Decided to change the game time. It'll be a 3:25 Central kickoff, switched from a noon Central start. On the ice tonight, the 1-2-1 Blackhawks played their first home game of the season. They take on the 0-1-2 San Jose Sharks. Big clash for number 22 Illinois football this Saturday. The 5-1 Illini are home against 4-2 Michigan. The Wolverines ranked number 24. Elsewhere, number 16 Indiana puts their 6-0 mark on the line at home against 5-1 Nebraska. Number 12 Notre Dame 5-1 visits 5-2 Georgia Tech. Tomorrow night, 1-5 Purdue home against 6-0 Oregon. The Ducks ranked number 2. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only, subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. Exclusions and more terms apply. See Lowes.com/same-day delivery for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com.
A dream that's been cooking for years, Maria's Little Italy in Sycamore is waiting for you to come and enjoy authentic recipes handed down for generations. Stop in and enjoy bruschetta, handmade focaccia bread, pizza, pasta, sandwiches, and more. Dine in, take out, delivery, or catering is all available. Go to mariaslittleitaly.com and see what you've been missing. From their family to yours, welcome to Maria's Little Italy, where food brings families together. A dream that's been cooking for years, Maria's Little Italy in Sycamore is waiting for you to come and enjoy authentic recipes handed down for generations. Stop in and enjoy bruschetta, handmade focaccia bread, pizza, pasta, sandwiches, and more. Dine in, take out, delivery, or catering is all available. Go to mariaslittleitaly.com and see what you've been missing. From their family to yours, welcome to Maria's Little Italy, where food brings families together.
All right, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today. There is a lot of hustle and bustle going on downtown here in Elgin as they are preparing for Nightmare on Chicago Street. Yes, it is coming up here on Saturday. We are so excited about it, very much so, looking forward to it. We're going to be out here at the station. We're going to be broadcasting live from 5 to 7. Also from 7 to 9, listen to some cool tunes with the Court Stevens show, the CD Showcase with Court Stevens. And then we'll most likely be here till 11 o'clock as well, too. So if you want to come hang out at the station, feel free to do so. But of course, we encourage you to experience all that is going to be featured at Nightmare on Chicago Street. So of course, you definitely want to do that because there is so much to do and so much to see. Starting off here this morning, we've got temperatures here in the 50s. Currently right now at 50 degrees. We do see a high of 65 degrees as we get into today. Later in the day, we are going to be seeing it dropping down to a little bit more chillier temperatures of 38 degrees. It is predicted to be nice and clear skies for Thursday night. Friday rolls around here. Tomorrow, we do see a high of 69 degrees, gradually going up. Sunny throughout the day pretty much, and then clear skies for Saturday night, dropping down to a low of 39. Saturday rolls around now. Again, this is the day, of course, when we have when Nightmare on Chicago Street is around. That's going to be happening. We're going to be seeing a high of 72 degrees. That's going to be the predicted temperature there in the middle of the day, kind of towards the afternoon time. Then we do see it dropping down to the low of 46. It is supposed to be roughly around 60 to 46 or so around the time that Nightmare is throughout the time. So that's 6 to 11. For Nightmare on Chicago Street, so a little bit chilly, but not too bad. It isn't predicted to be super windy out as well. In the past years, we've had quite a bit of wind, but this year it looks like it's supposed to be a little bit more still. We're seeing here for Sunday a high of 77 degrees predicted. Supposed to be nice and sunny throughout the whole day here. Clear as we get into Sunday night, dropping down to a low of 47 degrees. We see for Monday next week going up to 77, or how it was for Sunday, high of 77. Mostly sunny predicted for the day, partly cloudy as we get into the afternoon and evening. And then also for Monday night, dropping down to a low of 52 degrees. Again, partly cloudy outside. Tuesday rolls around here. We see a high of 71. So this is where we start to see those temperatures start to drop again here. We're seeing a high of 71 with a low of 52. Predicted to be mostly cloudy, partly cloudy. Kind of pretty much mostly cloudy throughout the morning and afternoon. Early evening, partly cloudy. Into the nighttime, partly cloudy as well. Low of 52. Next Wednesday here, partly cloudy temperatures at a high of 65 degrees, dropping down to a low of 38. Predicted to be kind of partly cloudy, mostly cloudy, then a little bit more clear. So we're going to kind of see that kind of rumble around a little bit here, kind of going back and forth. And then for next Thursday, we do see a high of 60 degrees with a low of 43. It is predicted to be partly cloudy, mostly sunny, kind of a mixture of both. Partly cloudy, a little bit more clear with periodic clouds. Really, as we get into Thursday night, we see it dropping down to a low of 43 degrees. So that is the weather and temperature predicted for the rest of this week as we get into the weekend, and also for next week as well. Again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk the Town. Now, I have a very special guest in studio today. You might be familiar with him, or you might be familiar with the funeral home. It's Simmons Madison Funeral Home. We want to welcome Dan to the stage here. Hey, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, Matt. Thanks for inviting me on.
Well, of course. Thank you so much for reaching out to us. There's a pretty a memorable event that's going to be coming up here that we're looking forward to. Do you want to just kind of generally briefly talk about it?
Yeah, we can. But I do want to say the one thing for Nightmare on Chicago Street on Saturday. We at the funeral home, we're only about 4 blocks away. We have parking for $20, and it's all for charity. It's going to the American Legion.
Nice.
So I have space there, and you can stay there until Monday morning. If you have a little bit too many drinks, leave your car, take an Uber home. I'd rather have you home safe.
Right.
I don't need the business that bad.
Yeah.
Drop your car off. The car will be resting in peace there in the parking lot, and everything goes to charity.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for letting us know about that. So if you're interested, folks, there's an option for you. Now, to talk about this, too, this is an invitation to the public to honor a wonderful fellow who was missing in action, Korean War veteran, and local remembrance and burial. Do you want to talk a little bit about this?
Well, Corporal Ortiz is originally from Texas, and he joined the Army when he was 17, 18, he got drafted. And then he went to the Korean War. And he was killed in 1950, missing in action. They couldn't recover his body. And then they were able to recover his body way after the fact. And this year they were able to finally identify him and through DNA. And so his niece, who was the next person in charge of any kind of taking care of next in line, her whole family moved up here. Her mother moved up here to Elgin. And then her mother's buried at Bluff City, and that's where he'll be buried at near his sister.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. And he'll be buried in the veterans section. Okay. So he's going to be flying in. We don't have an exact time when he's flying in, but I'm hoping to have that here soon. He'll be flying in on the 24th here into O'Hare. And we're figuring sometime around noon. We haven't gotten an exact time yet when the flight's going to be able to take him into care. We'll have a procession from the airport, police escort. Rolling Thunder will be part of that too. And then we'll be coming back to the funeral home. And then on Sunday, we're going to have a visitation for him. So we wanting everybody to come and be part of the visitation. Mm-hmm. It'll be from 3 to 8. I would really would love to outdo John James Murphy's funeral. We did for him, an unclaimed veteran, and we had over 600 people come for his visitation and funeral. But I'd like my doors to be blown out. I would love to have as many people as I can. And Gloria said, please, everyone come. Mm-hmm. As she wants to honor him and for coming home. And so everyone, please come for the visitation and or for the church service. We're going to be at the funeral home on Monday morning from 11 to noon. And then from there, we're going to go to St. Mary's Catholic Church at a Mass at 12:30. And then from there, once Mass is done, we'll be going to Bluff City. And he'll be buried in the Veterans section just at the bottom of the hill with the Grand Army of the Republic Memorial.
Wow, that's amazing. It's amazing how far technology has come that we're able to use it to find these people that
I think it's a beautiful thing. I mean, everything can be used for good and for bad, and this is something that can be used for good. We're able to identify those. Being a soldier myself, you leave no one behind. Mm-hmm. And it's important that we make make accountability for everybody that's missing. And as soon as we can bring them home, identify them, and put them to rest with their families, the better off we are.
I can't imagine. I mean, the family must feel like, in shock, but also at peace too. Now that he's
his niece Gloria is just ecstatic, sad. Mm-hmm. But she was only 4 when he went off to basic training. She was about 6 when he was killed. Mm-hmm. So she didn't really know him. Yeah. But it's a peace of mind and burden off their shoulders, because this is all her grandmother was in charge of making sure that they were able to find him, to take him in. They never were able to get him home. And then it became to her mother, and which is his sister, and then when Mom passed away, and then now it became the burden of Gloria, and Gloria's handled it like a trooper, and she's done an amazing job, and she's just ecstatic to have him home and buried with her mother and his sister. There's no family left in Texas. That's why we're coming up here. Everyone moved up here.
Okay. Well, she must also be just immensely grateful that you're having this too.
Oh God, I am, and then I'm honored to be able to. Gloria picked my funeral home to say we want to honor my uncle in this way. He's getting full military honors. There'll be a military escort from the airport to the funeral home, and then from the funeral home to church, and then from church to the cemetery, and then they'll render full military honors.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if for those of
He's
you...
a good-looking dude, too, isn't he?
He is, very much so, yes. Very dapper, very well-dressed in his uniform. Yep. And, so he was killed in action on September 22nd, 1950 during the Korean War. His body was not able to be recovered at the time. And then after numerous attempts, of course, now he's been finally found, too. Yep. So that is really, really cool.
His remains were in Hawaii in the Punch Bowl. It's the Veterans Cemetery there, but he was marked as unknown. And I believe his number was X32. I believe it says it in there. And then they finally identified him, and what will be his name will have a star next to his name saying that he has been identified.
Yeah, I'm seeing that here, on set of remains designated unknown X32 is what it was. Yeah, the Punch Bowl in Honolulu, Hawaii. So there you go. And there's further information on this too. I
urge people to come and to be part of this coming home for Corporal Ortiz. It fills me up with such great pride that we're able to do this for Gloria and his family and to honor him. So everyone, please come. That's what I'm asking. come and be there and be part of it.
Absolutely.
We normally don't do visitations on Sunday, but I'm making a special dispensation here for this, so we can can honor him and be able to do something on Monday. So.
Absolutely. Well, that's awesome that you're doing this. It's great. I hope people can come on out. This is a time of remembrance, but also of joy in the fact that he was able to be found, unfortunately many years later, but also better now than even sooner, later down the line, when he has family that's still living too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's good.
And it's just, it's a beautiful thing. And so just to go over the times again, he'll be coming home at O'Hare Airport on the 24th, and we'll have military escort from O'Hare to the funeral home. We don't know the exact time, but it should be around noonish.
Okay.
Then on Sunday, we'll have a visitation from 3 to 8 p.m. Mass, Father Camacho is going to be doing the service. So we figure around 7 o'clock, Father will do prayers at the funeral home. And then, no, I'm sorry, I take it back. There'll be another minister who'll be doing the service at the funeral home, and then we'll be going to Mass, Catholic Church Mass on Monday. So that's 3 to 8 at the funeral home on Sunday, the 27th, and then it'll be from 11 to noon at the funeral home on Monday, the 28th, and then we'll have Mass at St. Mary's Catholic Church at 12:30, and then preceding Mass, we'll go to Bluff City with full military honors.
Very nice. I thank you so much that you're able to do this for them. And also, to have others recognize it too. What people can get out of this is a sense of hope, and also a sense of community as well too.
Yeah. And Elgin is such an incredible city. I've been here just about 11 years now. All my kids were born here at Sherman Hospital, and my wife is from Michigan. I'm from Illinois originally. I'm from the Chicagoland area. But I tell you, when I moved to Elgin, I never thought I would fall in love with this city so quickly. It is a beautiful, small, big city. It really is. It has its faults, but it has a lot of great community, people who care, people who want to be part of other people's lives. And this is one way we can honor and be a community together.
Absolutely, and it's important. It's important to come together and to be a community, and to have a community like this is it's absolutely awesome. So thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me. I really do appreciate it very much.
You're
and
very welcome.
Without radio like this, we wouldn't be able to let the word out and know people that can come.
Absolutely. Now, folks, if you want to check out more information, if you want to read Ortiz's obituary, as well as, again, information on the Times, feel free to check out their website, SimmonsMadison.com. It's under /obituary for Ortiz here.
And also, if you want to, you can call the funeral home. You can talk to me or Jennifer. The number is 847-741-1128. There's a banner on it. When you open up our webpage, there will be the trunk or treat, and then you go on to you'll have a banner for Corporal Ortiz. Keep going. One more. Keep going. Should be on there. Keep going. There he is.
Very nice. Very nice.
So you'll be able to click on that link, and it'll take you right to his obituary.
That's awesome. Very good.
Thank you again for letting me come on and talk about an amazing soldier and his sacrifice to this nation.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us today, folks. Again, if you want to check out more information, feel free to visit their website at SimmonsMadison.com or give them a call at 847-741-1128. Again, thanks so much for being on here today.
Thanks again, Matt.
All right, you're very welcome. Folks, we're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit, so stay tuned.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Come see the only train-themed restaurant where all the seating is on the tracks. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill on Main Street in both Bartlett and Glen Ellen is always fun and always fresh. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill serves 100% grass-fed beef hot dogs and burgers. There's also chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and more, all loaded up on 2 Lionel O scale trains and delivered directly to your seat. No one sits away from the fun, regardless of age. When a train arrives delivering your food, you'll smile ear to ear. Visit twotoots.com.
It's always exciting to hear Elgin business owners like Tanner Melvin of Side Street Studios share positivity about the local community.
Elgin is on its way, and it has been, and it's sometimes, we got set back with the pandemic, and it's been rough. Everyone has felt it in so many different ways. What we're trying to do is a lot of hand-holding and shoulder rubbing and being like, it's okay, it's okay. Mm-hmm. We're trying to get this town a lot more money. We're very lucky to live in this community right now. There's nothing like this around here.
Feel the positive power of the first shift with me, Marky B, weekday mornings on WRMN.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today, and I hope everyone's enjoying their Thursday. We are getting closer to the weekend. That's something to be very much so grateful for. Celebrating 75 years of community broadcasting, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410. If you would like to take a look at our website, we are WRMN1410.com. Feel free, of course, also to listen to us and watch us live on YouTube.com at WRMN Radio. If you are interested in giving the video a like and subscribing to our channel, you can keep up to date and in the loop with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley, and of course also what's going on here with WRMN AM 1410. Coming up on Saturday, of course, is the big, exciting Nightmare on Chicago Street. We are very much so looking forward to that. The Downtown Neighborhood Association and Downtown Elgin, of course, has been working very tirelessly to get everything set up and ready. They've been working very well with us as well, too. So thank you so much to all of the staff for working with us. And looking forward to, of course, coming up for Saturday when we're going to be broadcasting. Now, of course, we're going to be right up here at the front gate off Douglas and Highland. However, of course, there's so much to see. There's so much to see here with Nightmare on Chicago Street. So I encourage everyone to try to utilize as much of, see as much as you can. Do as much as you can because there's so much to do. So many businesses are going to be open. You're going to be able to get some delicious food and snacks and a sense of community as well, too. That's one of the things I always look forward to when I do Nightmare on Chicago Street, of course, is being a part of it. But I really do also love going into the businesses, the local businesses here in Elgin, and just communicating and talking with people and being able to look at all the cool stuff. I've been to a lot of course, places here in downtown Elgin. I definitely need to go to more as someone who is covers the arts and entertainment, getting myself out there even more, going to more places. But it's definitely it's fun to go to these places. It's especially fun and amazing to see all the people dressed in costumes going to these local businesses too. So it's definitely going to be a fun time. If you want to check out more information, feel free to visit their website, nightmareonchicagostreet.com. We are 2 days away, 5 hours and 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Now 8, 7, 6. They have the timer here on their website. So feel free to check it out. Check out more information, of course, when it comes to their tickets. Feel free, of course, also to check out music, their schedule, maps, and more. You can follow them on Facebook, Instagram, X, and also on YouTube as well. So feel free, of course, to check out that information. I always like to start off here with an inspirational story. We do have a couple minutes left, so I'll do this inspirational story here. And this is posted, it's just a short little story here. posted today, and it was that someone had found a wallet on a bus. This is posted onto Inspirational Stories on sunnyskies.com. The user writes here, quote, "My girlfriend found a wallet on the bus that belonged to a teenager with some cash and gift cards. After a arduous, I've never heard of that word before, arduous search, I was finally able to contact her mom and be able to return it to her. This was the text she sent on her mom's phone thanking us. Hi, this is blank. Thank you so freaking much. I'm the most grateful person ever right now. You can't imagine how crazy I've been over this. And I personally am a very organized person, and everything has a place in my backpack. And as someone who is a high schooler, I definitely need my wallet at all times." So that was a very nice text written by them. They were very excited about that. And again, just a beautiful sense of community and generosity too. This is why I like reading sunnyskies.com, kind of starting off here with a nice inspirational story. You can check out more on sunnyskies.com. Fun and amazing stories. There's also some funny stories out there too that you can also read as well. Happy news, good news, that is sunnyskies.com. So definitely feel free to check that out. We're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about some events here with the Fox Valley Magazine, just kind of navigate a little bit more further there as well. I'll make sure to also send a reminder here too under ExploreElginArea.com to kind of throw out there again what businesses are going to be out there and open, what's going to be happening during that time when it is Nightmare on Chicago Street, because I'm telling you, this is the big event of the year for downtown Elgin. And of course, it's safe for so many people because they come from all over the Fox River Valley, even outside of states. Even some people coming from, I do believe it was a family that comes from Japan, has come every year too, which is pretty cool. So stay tuned for more. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Linzess. The Elgin Police Department gearing up for an unforgettable Halloween event scheduled for October 22nd at the police station from 5 to 7 p.m. The celebration promising a self-guided continuous trick-or-treat tour with no need for tickets or registration. Contact the Elgin Police Department for further information. The Kane County Board approving a new economic development strategy plan to transform its economic future. The strategy includes launching the county's inaugural Economic Development Corporation, a public-private partnership targeting county-wide economic coordination. Rich Croman, a dedicated volunteer from the Kane County Office of Emergency Management and a FEMA reservist, has been deployed to North Carolina to aid in relief efforts following Hurricane Helene. With 14 years of experience, Croman is currently involved in Asheville, North Carolina, providing vital search and rescue operations and medical support at local shelters. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan.
Did you know that Wendy's has any size soft drinks for just $1? Yeah, any size, anytime. Like $1 Coke, $1 Sprite, or even $1 strawberry Fanta. Okay, could we maybe switch up the sound effect, please? Because I'm losing it. Wow, no, not that. Any size soft drink for just $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. A la carte only. Not valid in a combo. Exclusions apply.
Not sure how much you know about Progressive Insurance. You may know us for insuring your home and auto. You may know a couple of our commercials. But what you may not know is that since 2013, Progressive has been honoring veterans with vehicle donations through the annual Keys to Progress Veteran Vehicle Giveaway Program, giving back to those who gave so much. Now, you probably didn't wake up today saying, I really wish I knew more about Progressive Insurance, but this seemed like the type of thing people wouldn't mind hearing about. Find out more about how we're dedicated to our customers and communities at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Big clash for number 22 Illinois football this Saturday. The 5-1 Illini are home against 4-2 Michigan. The Wolverines ranked number 24. Elsewhere, number 16 Indiana puts their 6-0 mark on the line at home against 5-1 Nebraska. Number 12 Notre Dame 5-1 visits 5-2 Georgia Tech. Tomorrow night 1-5 Purdue home against 6-0 Oregon. The Ducks ranked number 2. Bye week for the 4-2 Bears. Next up, a road game at Washington a week from this Sunday. Chicago 0-2 away from home this season. They're feeling confident right riding a 3-game winning streak. The NFL has decided to change the game time. It'll be a 3:25 Central kickoff, switched from a noon Central start. On the ice tonight, the 1-2-1 Blackhawks played their first home game of the season. They take on the 0-1-2 San Jose Sharks.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only, subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. Exclusions and more terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Listen to us through the AM 1410 dial, or you can also watch us live on YouTube.com at WRMN Radio. Don't forget, of course, you can also find us through the app stores. Yes, the application stores here on Google Play for Samsung users, and also the iOS Apple Store, the Apple Store for the Apple users out there, the iOS users. So that information can be found linked as well, too, on our website, WRMN1410.com. That's WRMN1410.com. Coming up for Saturday, of course, is Nightmare on Chicago Street. Pretty exciting here, too. I'll tell you the lineup of what is expected, what we're going to be doing here. So, coming up here on Saturday in the morning, we've got here On the Rise in the morning. You can be on the rise in the morning, rising up to the morning sun. With On the Rise with Derek and Mike. They're going to be talking about local sports. That'll be from 8 a.m. until 10. We've got the Truth About Chicago sports from 10 until, 12 o'clock. From 12 to 1, we have the Chief Guard of the Republic. That is with Michael Tuman. I'll be here in the hot seat, also helping to produce that show as well. And then from 1 until 2, we have a new addition. Looking forward to also helping to produce the show as well is the Jeff Michaels Show. That'll be with Jeff Panak. That'll be coming up from 1 until 2 o'clock. So from 1 until 2, we're going to be also broadcasting live there as well. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up on Saturday. Then from 2 to 5, we have here, of course, Rich on Tech. Phenomenal show to listen to, especially if you want to get in on the known with all the things tech-wise. And then after that, of course, we officially start our broadcast for Nightmare on Chicago Street from 5 to 7. That's where we're going to be hoping to get some interviews as well, too, and talk a little bit about Nightmare and show off our costumes. I have to say, I am not prepared yet for what I'm going to be. I have to think of something. Should I just do the usual, what I usually do, which is just usually a vampire? I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe go Victorian. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. I'm thinking Ryan and I might go to Spirit Halloween later tonight after dinner and maybe scope out the place, see if there's anything in particular that we might like. So we'll see. If not, then I'll probably just maybe be a vampire, put on some makeup or something. I don't know. It's going to be a fun time for sure. So that'll be from 5 to 7. Then from 7 to 9 on Saturday, it's the CD Showcase with Court Stevens. You can jam to some tunes from CD Showcase with Court Stevens. You'll be able to see him here in the window as well. And then from 9 to 11, I mean, the Nightmare in Chicago Street is going on until 11 o'clock. So we've got that slot open So we'll most likely, hopefully, be on the air there too, and do some fun, more interviews, and just talk a bit more too. It should be a fun time. It's definitely going to be a great time for sure. So coming out to Nightmare on Chicago Street, coming up this Saturday. Again, we've got the downtown Elgin area already setting up here. We've got the garbage cans of guts right in front of our window here too. Oh my goodness. And we've got some beautiful stringed leaves here as well. Definitely gives it a little Shop of Horrors vibe as well too. Everything is kind of themed as well too, if you've noticed. If you kind of pay attention to certain areas and streets, they tend to be themed a bit. So usually around this area, we do have a little Shop of Horrors theme. For sure. So definitely going to be a good time. Definitely feel free to come on out, check it out. More information to be found on their Facebook page and, of course, also on their main website, nightmareinchicagostreet.com. Wanted to go through some other news here as well. Speaking, of course, of Halloween, a new event has been posted onto foxvalleymagazine.com. Yet another haunted house. Ooh, scary and creepy. We did talk about yesterday Basement of the Dead and Evil Intentions. Now a new one has been added to the list, Massacre Haunted House. Oh boy, is that creepy, but in a cool way. You can check this out. You can work up your nerves and step into the #1 scariest haunted house in Illinois, the Massacre Haunted House. Now this has been newly renovated every year, and it's ready to deliver the scares. They offer over 30,000 square feet of sheer nightmares for your enjoyment, featuring 3 haunted attractions under one roof. Yes. 3-in-1 experience for sure. Definitely creepy for sure. First, you will enter in the Massacre Haunted House, featuring over 40 rooms of various themes to make anyone cringe. This is followed by the most intense clown theme park attraction called Freak Show. And if that's not enough, prepare yourself to take the elevator downstairs to the basement and complete your experience screaming in the underground. Massacre Haunted House is open Thursdays through Sundays through till November 2nd. Tickets can be found and purchased on their website. They're located at 299 Montgomery Road in Montgomery. If you have any other further questions, feel free to inquire them through their phone number at 708-320-3327. That information is posted onto foxvalleymagazine.com. Thank you to them for, of course, posting that so that we, many people out there, including ourselves here at WRMN, are able to, talk about it, mention it, keep you in the loop with what's happening here. Some of these pictures, I don't even know if I can show them on the screen here. Whenever it comes to haunted house, I'm kind of like, okay, should I be a little bit more careful with what I share on the YouTube side of things here? But definitely very, very creative. Creepy for sure, but pretty cool nonetheless. Yeah. Oh my goodness, they've got some wild stuff on at this haunted house. So if you want to check that out, more information can be found on their website. That is, it's massacre.fearticket.com. That's their website to go to. And of course, it does also show you their schedule as well. If you want to buy tickets, check it out. They also have a YouTube channel. They're on YouTube. Check it out. They've got their YouTube channel video here. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's very creepy. If you want to check out the video yourself, feel free to check it out on their website at massacre.fearticket.com. Yes, definitely a creepy experience for sure. I'm not quite sure if they're allowed to touch you in this one. I can't really quite tell. Maybe not. I don't know. Those ones, I don't know if I could do those. I don't think I could. I don't know. I love creepy stuff, but in person is a whole nother experience. So if you want to check out more information, that is posted on their website. Coming up here too, just sending another reminder out there as well. Lots of places are going to be open during Nightmare on Chicago Street as we are preparing for it. Many other businesses here in the downtown Elgin area are also in preparation as well. Right next door here at 8 Douglas Avenue, pardon me, we've got the Steep and Clay. Fall is brewing, and Steep and Clay during Nightmare on Chicago Street is going to be able to warm you up with their cinnamon orange spice tea, which is a perfect blend of autumn flavors to keep you cozy as the spooky fun unfolds. Plus, don't miss out on their other fall tea flavors that are perfect for a crisp, eerie evening in Elgin. If you want to check out more information on them too, feel free to check out their website. So feel free to check out their website. We have a comment here. What's all this then? Yes. Okay. For the commenter, JT. Yes. What's all this then? This is called Nightmare on Chicago Street. What it is it's located here in Elgin. It is a huge event. I'm describing this, and maybe who knows? They might be like, I already knew about this. I'm just playing with you. This is Nightmare on Chicago Street. So if you go to their website, nightmareonchicagostreet.com, it is a huge event hosted in downtown Elgin, offering some fun, creepy activities to do. Lots of costumes, of course, performances, and so much more. You've got Svengoolie in person there too, the ever so popular Svengoolie, and some other awesome performances as well. People work very hard to prepare for these, and there's a lot of dancing and performances. It's definitely fun. It's creepy. It's fun. It's definitely a good spooky time. So if you want to check out more information, that's nightmareonchicagostreet.com. If you want to, if you have any questions for them, you can feel free to contact them at nightmareonchicagostreet@gmail.com, which is found at the bottom of their page. You can also follow them on Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, and also on YouTube as well too. So there you go. They recently did post 20 minutes ago onto their Facebook page that you can save the headache of parking and take a free shuttle from Larkin High School or Elgin High School. The shuttle runs from 4:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m., and it runs approximately every 20 minutes. So if you would like to check out that information, it has recently been posted on their Nightmare on Chicago Street Facebook page as well. If you're interested in going to the bus shuttle at Elgin High School, they do tell you where to enter, where the pickup location is, and where to park your vehicles. The same applies if you're interested in doing going to the bus shuttle at Larkin High School. Don't forget also here too, Simmons Madison Funeral Home will also be having parking there too. Located at 305 Park Street in Elgin, they're going to be having parking during that time, starting around 5 o'clock. That's Dan Simmons said that himself just about 20 minutes ago here on the air, that they're going to be offering parking at the funeral home, $20. So it's $20 per spot. If you would prefer to do it that way too, to get some extras parking, that's a way to kind of secure that you'll be able to find a spot there. And again, they're not too far away at all here. So the Simmons Madison Funeral Home, let's say from Nightmare on Chicago Street, let's just do our main entrance here, right where we are. It's really not that far away at all. It's like a 10-minute walk or so. So again, there's going to be lots of other spots that will be definitely filled up for sure. So if you feel like this is something that is totally worth it, I encourage you to do so. So thank you to Dan Simmons for mentioning that earlier today. If you want to check out more information in general about Simmons Madison Funeral Home, check out their website at simmonsmadison.com. There you go. Let's see here. The time is 10:45. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll talk about more here. I'll kind of scroll through a little bit more about the businesses that are going to be opening. And then what I also want to mention here a little briefly too is the KTLA, that's LA's very own 5 News. Now, I know it's LA, so it's not Illinois here, but they have the overall most searched costumes in 2024. They have the statistics here on what possibly could be the most popular Halloween costumes that you'll be seeing this year. So stay tuned for that. And into the 11 o'clock hour, we have some very special, very talented guests who are going to be on the air with us too for quite a magnificent showcase performance. So stay tuned for that. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit.
It's easier than you think for pests to threaten your family's health. Ticks, which spread dangerous diseases, hide in tall grasses and even on your pets. Rodents easily invade your home, contaminate food, and can carry more than 35 diseases. Mosquitoes, which breed in standing water, transmit many diseases. Get the facts you need to protect your family at pestworld.org. It's that easy. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association.
You never know what or who you'll hear from on the first shift with me, Marky B. Like Tim Sconing, a WRMN news reporter back in the 1960s.
The jingles you all play, they were purchased by Dick Sutter. He was at some radio convention. He came back with this reel. I remember them playing that in the studio. We were so excited. We thought we were network now. And it's the same jingles today.
That's great.
Every time I hear them, I get excited about it.
I'm sure.
It's a lot of fun.
Fun times on the first shift, right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Twins Gyros, located at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, serves traditional gyros as well as its award-winning chicken gyros on a pita. Twin Gyros has a diverse menu that includes barbecue ribs, chicken dinners, Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, cheeseburgers, and Vienna beef hot dogs that have recently been inducted into the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame. Check out the full menu at twinsgyros.com. That's Twins Gyros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois.
For an absolutely amazing meal and attentive, smiling staff, try Red Ox Restaurant and Bar in Hampshire. They have a delicious Friday night fish fry. There's so many great dishes on the menu that'll keep you returning. Try their savory French onion soup. Then for your main course, choose from a wide variety of steaks and chops, fried chicken, shrimp, or juicy prime rib, done just the way you like it. Red Ox also has daily specials and a full bar for you and your friends. Visit redoxhampshire.com today.
Here at WRMN Radio, we try to connect with the community and discuss important issues, like our current mental health crisis. Here's Lori Baker, President and CEO of AID.
I think most people, when they see young children thinking about suicide at the ages of 5 and 6 and 7, I mean, that's shocking to me that children even know that they want to harm themselves somehow. I know it's difficult. I definitely feel the pinch. We all feel the pinch at the gas pump, at the grocery store, right, in our rents, but I think most people could handle 27 cents a day to help kids and seniors and people experiencing homelessness.
Discussions like this take place on the first shift, weekday mornings from 6 to 10, right here on WRMN AM 1410 and WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook. All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. We've got about 10 minutes left here of this first hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410. We're seeing here beautiful sunny skies currently right now. And again, lots of things happening here in the downtown Elgin area. We've got lots of people setting up here. More props that are currently going to be set up here too. So that's something to look forward to. I think they maybe just set up right kind of next to us. What is that? I don't even know. It looks like a clicker from the Last of Us series. I think it's maybe a clicker. I don't know. Well, it's definitely creepy and cool. So that's right next to us here at the station, on top of the barrel of zombie guts. I think they have added a Last of Us clicker. Maybe. I don't know. I can't say for sure. It looks like one though, but if you're not quite sure what that is, look it up. It's from the video game series Last of Us. So yeah, there's some clicker zombies out there. Very annoying when you're playing the game and you can't defeat them. I'm telling you, it's quite annoying. Anywho, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410. Let me quickly run through again here, going through kind of the list of places that you'll be able to find. You'll be able to also find it on their Facebook page for Nightmare on Chicago Street. So if you scroll down a little bit here, you'll be able to find it. It was posted a day ago. This is the Downtown Elgin Nightmare Specials. If you do want to take a look at that list, it is featured on their Facebook page. So it does have it alphabetical if you want to check out the entire list of different businesses that are going to be around. We are here at the bottom of the page, WRMN AM 1410, broadcasting live at Nightmare on Chicago Street, as well as inviting attendees to do interviews. We would love to have people come on the air, do some interviews. Tell us about your past experiences with Nightmare on Chicago Street, where you came from, why you chose the costume you chose, what are some fun things you're planning on doing as well too. So Definitely going to be a fun time. Hoping to get those interviews out there too. And just talking about the awesomeness of Nightmare on Chicago Street. So if you want to check out that entire list, it is posted onto their Facebook page. You'd also find a nice list compiled together on exploreelginarea.com. It does tell here many of the different places that are going to be featured. Nightmare on Chicago Street, Chills and Thrills at Be a Unique Latin Kitchen. They're going to be having some great delicious drinks there too, so feel free to check that out. Lots of other things that are also coming up here, of course. Pardon me as well, but you've had some of the list of places. El Patio is going to be having some good stuff. Flautas Cup, nachos, and so much more. Nightmare on Chicago Street. They're having El's Cafe will be open, so you can check out that list again. You can also find it on their Facebook page here. Pardon me. You can find it on their Facebook page on what is going to be open and what are some fun things to do. I mean, we'll just give a couple examples here. I mean, Shawarma Stop right across from us here. They're going to be open and serving food and drinks. You can find at the Dream Hall at 51 South Grove, which is usually pretty packed during Nightmare. They're going to be having Wiener Coffee Company open, serving the lattes, drip coffee, and cold brews from 6 to 11. Lounge 51, you can sip on pumpkin beer buckets and Nightmare specialty drinks, all while dancing the night away as a DJ spins some tunes. That's going to be at Dream Hall, the Food Lounge at 51 South Grove. That's Dream Hall at 51 is what it's called. So that's going to be from 6 until 11 o'clock. Some other places that are going to be open. Elgin Public House will be open. Goose's Natural Juices, Udinami at 23 South Grove will be open. The Whatnots and Whimsies, lots of cool oddities there too included. They're going to be having their Antique and Oddities show, live band and DJ, pop culture horror movie experience, layaway service too, which means what you can do is if you want to purchase an item, they can lay it away for you. Like we do here for Shop Show Layaway. That's what they do. They'll be able to lay away your item if you want to purchase like a big item. And of course, you don't want to carry it around with you when you're during Nightmare on Chicago Street. They'll be able to lay it away for you. They're going to be having window dancers and even tarot card readings as well. That'll be from 5 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. I'm definitely hoping to stop in there for sure. Talk to the owners. Very nice people as well too. So lots of great places to go to within the downtown Elgin area coming up on Nightmare on Chicago Street. For the next couple of minutes, what I wanted to do is kind of talk a little bit about some of the overall most searched costumes in 2024. Now, this was posted onto KTLA. I know it's LA News, but it's one that I found here. Lots of other news sites also did post this as well. So kind of generally speaking, here are some of the top 10 costumes that have been searched for online in the year 2024, and also what you could possibly be seeing walking around here too at Nightmare on Chicago Street. So the first one, the top costume of this year that's been searched, the Shrunken Head Bob. That's from Beetlejuice. So if you see a couple or a few or groups of the Shrunken Head Bobs just kind of bobbing around here on Nightmare on Chicago Street, take some good pictures with them. Maybe we'll get an interview. They'll be like, huh? You're just not really saying anything, just kind of going, how Bob does. So that's the number one on the list there. Number 2 is Raygon, the Australian breakdancer who went viral during the Paris Olympics. Interesting. That's very interesting. The third one that was searched is, Catnap. Yep, from the Poppy Playtime. That's Catnap from Poppy Playtime. Let me see if I can bring him up here. Catnap from Poppy Playtime. Yeah. Yeah, you'll probably be seeing, this character dress up as well from Poppy Playtime. That'll be something to see for sure. So I'm wondering if these top 10 list options, these top 10 characters will definitely be seen all here at Nightmare on Chicago Street. Dolores from Beetlejuice, another one that will be seen. The main character in the Netflix animated show Pomni. I don't know who Pomni is. Envy from Inside Out 2 is another one that's been pretty well searched as well. Pomni is from the Amazing Digital Circus. I've never heard of that before. The character Red from Disney's Descendants, Rise of Red, Doctor Doom from the Marvel Comics series. Sabrina Carpenter is number 9 on the list here too. Maybe you'll have to be walking around with some espresso there as well. And number 10 is Lady Deadpool from the Deadpool and Wolverine. There's also a list of some other ones here as well that are pretty popular. Of course, Beetlejuice himself, Wolverine, Minions, Gambit from the Marvel comic characters too. So there's quite the list there as well that you can check out. So that information, you can find that information pretty much anywhere. Your top 10 Halloween costumes of 2024. So there you go. Lots of good stuff here. This does wrap it up here for the first hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We hope you are enjoying the show so far. We are going to be doing a special interview coming up here in just a bit, so don't forget about that. Stay tuned. We're going to be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Please hold while we get these people on the air, these fantastic people on the air. Stay tuned for that. Again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Stay tuned for more information as we continue on with Out to Lunch with WRMN. You can listen to us live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Of course, you can also listen to us through the app as well on Google Play for Samsung and on the App Store for iOS users. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
When you need your banker, they should be ready to put you first. At Wintrust, you can have the banking experience you need and the one you deserve. Ready for a change? We've made it even easier. Our new sophisticated online platform makes opening accounts a breeze, but our bankers are always here for you. Open a new Total Access checking account in minutes at wintrust.com/fast. Plus, get $300.
$100 required to open. Requirements to qualify. Must use link to apply.
Member FDIC. When you need your banker, they should be ready to put you first. At Wintrust, you can have the banking experience you need and the one you deserve. Ready for a change? We've made it even easier. Our new sophisticated online platform makes opening accounts a breeze, but our bankers are always here for you. Open a new Total Access checking account in minutes at wintrust.com/fast. Plus, get $300.
$100 required to open. Requirements to qualify. Must use link to apply.
Member.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410. Elgin time, 11 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzess. The Naperville Police Department currently accepting applications for new officers. The application period remains open for the next couple of weeks, with testing scheduled to take place in mid-December for potential new officers with the Naperville Police Department. In a Kane County courtroom, Maricela Garcia has been found guilty of predatory criminal sexual assault of a child, along with charges of aggravated battery of a child and domestic battery. Garcia facing judgment for the incidents that occurred on May 7th and 8th of 2021 involving a sexual assault of a child under the age of 13. In Batavia, residents are reminded to adhere to local regulations concerning the placement of lawn signs. The city strictly prohibits the positioning of any signs on parkways between the sidewalks and the streets, and on all city public properties, including near traffic signs and utility poles. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Did you know that Wendy's has any size soft drinks for just $1? Yeah, any size, anytime. Like $1 Coke, $1 Sprite, or even $1 strawberry Fanta. Okay, could we maybe switch up the sound effect, please? Because I'm losing it. Wow, no, not that. Any size soft drink for just $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. A la carte only. Not valid in a combo. Exclusions apply.
Not sure how much you know about Progressive Insurance. You may know us for insuring your home and auto. You may know a couple of our commercials. But what you may not know is that since 2013, Progressive has been honoring veterans with vehicle donations through the annual Keys to Progress Veteran Vehicle Giveaway Program, giving back to those who gave so much. Now, you probably didn't wake up today saying, I really wish I knew more about Progressive Insurance, but this seemed like the type of thing people wouldn't mind hearing about. Find out more about how we're dedicated to our customers and communities at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
There's a price war in the insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call the Term Lifeline right now and see if you can save 40%. $500,000 plans and up, that's our specialty. Even great smokers' rates. Protect your family today. Call the Term Lifeline right now for a free quote. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM.
Can you guys hear me?
Experts say regular auto maintenance is one of the most important things for your car. Meineke Car Care Center at 376 Sundown Road in South Elgin covers all your automotive needs. From oil changes, brake services, and emission testing, Meineke's expert staff provides hard work and dedication with the utmost professionalism. Need an oil change? Visit Meineke in South Elgin for their 23-point inspection. Call 847-888-9644.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The LA Dodgers took a 2-1 series lead in the National League Championship Series with an 8-0 win over the Mets at Citi Field on Wednesday. The Dodgers out-hit the Mets 10-4. Shohei Ohtani hit a 3-run homer. Kike Hernandez ripped a 2-run shot. Max Muncy also went deep. Game 4 is tonight in Queens. Rookie Yoshi Yamamoto starts for Los Angeles. Veteran lefty Jose Quintana gets the nod for the Mets. The American League Championship Series shifts to Cleveland this afternoon. The Yankees with a 2-0 series lead. Matthew Boyd starts for Cleveland. Clark Schmidt gets the start for the Yankees. Thursday Night Football, the 2-4 Saints host the 3-3 Broncos. Denver defensive back Pat Surtain is out with a concussion. He's played 4 consecutive games.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
Chip Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only, subject to driver availability. Fees vary based
Can you guys hear me?
Exclusions and more terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive.
We asked seniors how to prevent Medicare scams.
My best advice, if you get a phone call, do not talk to the person. These people are well-trained. Don't talk to them.
They don't know me. They're just trying to scam me.
Don't be fooled. Hang up. Just hang up.
Never give out your Medicare number.
They're going to get your number to put in a false claim.
If I get a call from someone, I don't pick up the phone. And should I pick up the phone and they ask for information, then I hang up.
How do you detect Medicare fraud?
Just like I check my credit card statements, I check my Medicare statements monthly.
Scammers can get a hold of your number, order medical devices through your account, and you're not even going to know about it if you don't look at your statement.
Check your statement every month.
If you get your statement and you see something that you know you did not have done, you report it.
Call your Senior Medicare Patrol.
To report Medicare fraud, call the Senior Medicare Patrol at 800-699-9043.
All right. Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We hope you are enjoying your day so far. It is the 11 o'clock hour here. We're broadcasting live from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. If you want to be a part of the conversation, you can feel free to comment live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. If you'd like to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell, you can always keep up to date and in the loop with what's happening here on WRMN, and of course also what's going on in the Fox River Valley. Now, there is quite a fantastical experience that is already coming up here, and we want to welcome them to the stage. So let me make sure I get you up here on Zoom and got the mics on here. There we go. All right. Can you guys hear me all right? Are you guys able to hear me okay? Here, I'll make sure to turn it on. There we go. Still trying to figure it out. Can you hear me all right? All right. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I don't know. Can you hear me?
I can.
Can you hear me? Okay. It might be a little bit.
So like a little, I can figure out what you're saying.
Okay. So what we have here, folks, is we have the Universal Circus on the air with us today. Thanks so much for joining us today. How are you all doing? Good. And we can see the beautiful costumes that they've got on today, too. They are going to be performing here. This is, again, the Universal Circus. So we welcome them here onto the stage. Hopefully they can hear me all right. I know that it's pretty loud over there right now, but hopefully they can hear me okay. And if they want to even maybe tell us a little bit about some of the things that are coming up here, including a fun weekend activity, kicking it off with a kids-free weekend as well here too. I'm going to make sure hopefully they can hear me all right. Got the original sound on here, so hopefully they can hear me okay. They got some okay, so they're going to kind of reset there just a little bit here, so stay tuned. We're on hold there for just a sec, and then we'll make sure to get them back on here as well. In the meantime, though, what I'm going to do is I am going to talk a little bit about what is going to be offered here. So this is Universal Circus. And if you're familiar with them, they are quite the fantastical experience to enjoy here at Universal Circus. Now, what's going to be happening here actually is they are going to be kicking it off with a kids-free weekend. This is a kids-free weekend here that'll be coming up. It's extending their Chicago engagement 2 weeks with a special Halloween-themed show. Actually, shows in general there's going to be. And things kick off with the kids-free weekend. It's coming up this Friday, tomorrow, October 18th, and it's going on through till Sunday, October 20th. So they're having that currently going to be coming up here tomorrow. If anyone is interested, feel free to check them out. We're still kind of a little bit on hold right now for their live feed there as we're trying to get them up, set up and ready on the Zoom side of things. Hopefully we'll be able to get them back on the air here pretty soon. If not, though, you did get a little bit of a preview on what to expect. That is the people dressed up in costumes, the beautiful costumes that they're dressed up in as well. So stay tuned for that. I am hearing them a little bit here, so hopefully we'll be able to get them on here in just a little bit. Kind of a little bit of a standby right now. Thank you for everyone for being so patient. But again, this is Universal Circus. We've heard of them before, of course. We've even had them here as well, too. So if anyone is interested, feel free to check out their website at Universal Circus. That's on their webpage, there. So hopefully we're getting them up and ready here. Let me get the screen back on here. Can you guys hear me all right?
I can hear you now.
Okay, I can hear you just a little bit. Is it a little bit too loud? It's okay. Okay, that's good. We're trying to hear them a little bit here, but we're having a little bit of trouble. But that's okay. We'll definitely make it work. So, can you folks tell us a little bit about Universal Circus and what is coming up for this coming weekend?
If you go to .com, you could actually put it on
Your mics are kind of breaking up just a little bit here. Yeah, so the mics are just breaking up a little bit. I'm not able to hear them. Okay. Okay. Is that better? Let me see if that's better. All right, let's see here. We'll try to adjust some things on the microphone here just a little bit. So we'll see here what's going on. All right, so it looks like your microphone isn't working. We're not able to. What I would do is I would have you call into the phone. Mm-hmm. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to have you on Zoom, but have someone call our number. Okay, are you ready? What we'll do is we'll take a quick timeout, folks, and we'll be back with more in just a bit. So stay tuned, and we'll be back in just a bit.
Take your family out or meet up with lunch.
All right. Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. We have these special guests here on the phone lines here, making sure they're on the air nice and clear. We've also got them up on the Zoom side of things as well. I'm glad we're able to make this, to work this out.
Yes, same here.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about yourselves and how you got started working with Universal Circus.
Okay, well, my name is Rayan Cabrales. I am from Trinidad and Tobago. I was actually asked to come out here to perform after winning a Queen show in Trinidad and Tobago. And then I came out here as a Caribbean dancer. And from that, I just got involved in a lot of different acts. And that's just a very long story that we just get for another time.
So tell us a little bit about what's coming up this weekend, because you have a pretty cool event that's coming up this weekend.
Okay, we are actually going to be getting into our Halloween-themed shows. So from Friday throughout, actually for the next 2 weeks, we're going to have Halloween-themed shows. You can go to universalcircus.com, and once you get to Chicago, you can click on Chicago, and then you select one adult, and you get one free kids ticket. So that's a sale that's going to be happening from Friday throughout Sunday this week.
That's awesome. Yeah, so I'm seeing it here on the website as well. Kids Free Hollow Weekend. Buy one adult ticket, gets a kids ticket for free. Oh, this is awesome. So is this something new that you're doing, or has this been going on for a while?
The Halloween theme has been going on for some time, but I believe that the sale actually is now being done because you know that we just decided to stay a little longer in the city. So we're going to be here an extra 2 weeks because we were initially going to be leaving, but now we're going to be staying. So we're now, getting the kids involved a little more. We're actually going to have competition as well for the best costumes on each of the nights, I believe. And I believe that there are cash prizes. So, get your kids in some costumes, come out here, come see the show, and get your kids involved.
Awesome. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. So if you're interested, this is the Halloween theme, folks, if you're interested watching in live on YouTube or listening in. If you want to tell us a little bit here, so I know the schedule is going to already be starting tomorrow. So it's already tomorrow at 7 p.m., and then you're going to have shows Saturday and Sunday as well.
We have 3 shows on Saturday, and we have 3 shows on Sunday.
Okay. And then next week, you're going to also have some shows, too, correct?
Yes. But we're starting from Thursday next week.
Okay.
This week we're starting from Friday, and next week we're going to be starting from Thursday.
Awesome. Very, very cool. So what do you hope people can get out of this experience, this Halloween experience at Universal Circus?
Oh, sorry. Can you say that one more time?
What do you hope people can get out of this experience going to something so big like this?
Just to be very oriented with their family, come out here, have a good time. Remember that, everyone comes out under the big stuff to have fun. I think that with us having a theme, it's going to be a little more like a sense of involvement in the show, I guess, because, people get to be themselves. You can show what your inner person wants to feel like. I feel like Halloween, I don't celebrate Halloween in my country, but what I see here is that people get really involved in whatever characters they seem, to like manifest inside, I guess. So coming out here, I guess they get to express that and get involved in the show.
Absolutely, yeah. This is really cool. I mean, Universal Circus in general is pretty big. I mean, if you go to the website, of course, for folks listening in, universalcircus.com, you can see the immense beauty that is Universal Circus and the talent. I'm sure it takes a lot of time and energy to make sure that you perfect your craft as well.
Yeah, it does take a lot of time. Zuma, she does the Wheel of Death. But initially she actually did High Wire. So
wow, oh my goodness, that's awesome.
So, Zuma, maybe you could tell them a little bit of how that went for you, your experience and that.
Like Ryan, we start doing something different and we are involved in a new thing every time. And the wheel is something really good and scary at the same time. But I really like to do that, and I like when the people can feel what I'm doing, when the people screen and they like what we do.
But don't try it at home. Please don't try it at home.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Definitely, yeah. It definitely, it's for professionals only when it comes to that. I mean, have you always been interested in doing this too, performing this way as well?
Have you ever been interested in performing this week? Yeah. Well, yes. But, I mean, everyone's experience is a little bit different. So once you get here, like what I would say is you don't just get stuck in whatever craft you get into, you know, like or whatever you start off with. There's a lot of opportunities for you to express and experience new things. You get to meet a lot of different people. So there's a lot of mixture happening here in cultures and the craft. So for me, I feel like the best experience for me being here is actually just opening my eyes to seeing a lot of things that I've never experienced before. So whenever you do come to the circus, that's definitely one of the things that you get to experience being here.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the circus that gives you the opportunity to try another thing. It's not like you are doing the wheel, you just want to do the wheel and nothing else. Now, if you want to try something else, you want to like grow in something activity, you can do it. Yeah. Just up to you to learn new things and be better every time.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's important. It's important for sure to express yourself and to be able to put on a performance that people can love and enjoy. I got to say, I love the setup behind you as well. It's pretty creepy. That's pretty cool.
Definitely.
Very cool. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot of fun, you know, being behind the scenes, behind stage, and seeing that everything comes together. Someone who did theater, it's beautiful to be immersed in the experience entirely as well. You know, a lot of people don't realize how much time, effort, and energy goes into making these happen.
Definitely. From the setting up to the stage crew being set up, from outside, the tent crew, the chairs, the stage, the performers being prepared in their craft, time for costume, makeup. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot of intricate things that we all come together and just have it done and be ready.
The people just consider it so, you know.
Yeah.
It's never,
yeah, a lot of, like you said, a lot of times, you know, you just see the results of it. But a lot of times you don't see the work that's done behind it, which is a lot more time.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure both of you have made a lot of great friends along the way as well, too.
Sorry?
Oh, I'm sure you've also made a lot of great friends along the way, too.
Oh, most definitely. You see my friend here? Never thought I would have met her. You know, all the way across the world.
I'm
Trinidad and Tobago.
So we just got it in circus.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Don't worry, language is not a barrier. There's no barriers here.
That's awesome.
We all learn everything and we can communicate well.
Yeah.
I love it. That is awesome. Awesome. So how can people find more information about Universal Circus?
You can go online to universalcircus.com. I believe that the website has a lot of information there. So anything that you need to find out, you can go there. There's contact information. There's the email. You could just scroll down on the website and you'll be able to contact the office. You should be able to reach our manager, I believe, from the page as well. But a lot of the information is on universalcircus.com.
Awesome. And yes, you can also follow on Facebook, Instagram, and also TikTok as well.
And then there's social media as well, yes.
Awesome. Well, hey, I want to thank both of you for being on today. I want to thank Universal Circus for participating here today on WRMN. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we head on out?
Make sure you guys come out and see us, okay, guys? Come get your tickets, get your kids, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, people who you don't know on the street. Universal Circus is in town for 2 more weeks, and we have a Halloween theme. There are cash prizes for the kids with the best costumes. So don't forget, get those costumes this weekend.
Buy one free for your kids.
Yes.
So just this weekend, you have to come.
Yeah, but you have to come, okay? So buy 1 ticket for an adult, and you get a free ticket for your kid, okay? So get those tickets and come on down. Come see us at Washington Park.
Awesome. I want to thank both of you for being on here today. We wish you nothing but the best of luck and prosperity. And thanks again so much for being here on WRMN today.
Thank you so much for having us.
You're very welcome.
Pleasure.
Awesome. You have a good rest of your day.
Yes, I'm going to give you a zoom up on our screen.
Ah, nice. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Oh, that is cool. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you've got a lot of cool props. You're all set and ready to go for the Halloween theme. Absolutely. Oh, my goodness. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely event people don't want to miss out on for sure.
And that's just a little bit of it, okay? That's just a little bit.
Yeah.
But you got to come down to see the rest of it, okay, guys?
Absolutely.
Get those tickets.
Absolutely. Thank you again both for joining us today. Greatly appreciated.
Of course. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye now. All right. That was awesome here, folks. We had those guests on here for Universal Circus. Thank you again for joining us today. That was very nice. I'm glad that they were able to give us their time of the day to come on out and check out what's going to be featured there too. So very, very cool. Again, thank you for joining us today. That was Universal Circus having their Halloween theme. Yes, you don't want to miss out on this great Halloween theme. If you want to go to their website, Universal, now it's Universal, SOUL circus.com. That's the website to go to. You'll be able to find information under shows and tickets for Kids Free Hollow Weekend. I also do have a special announcement here as well. We are going to be doing some special 4-packs. So stay tuned for that. More information on that to come here too. We are offering 4-packs. We'll get those put together. They're going to be Eventbrite tickets. We're going to be having those little specials going on there too. So stay tuned for more information on that with those family 4-packs. Again, this is going to be a lot of fun. Thank you again for Ray and Zulma for joining in. Ray is a Caribbean dancer from Trinidad and Tobago, and then also Zulma, who is the female Wheel of Death from Colombia. Thank you again for coming on today. Also for Carlise, who will be setting up the device on Zoom. Thank you, of course, for that. I know we had a little bit of technical difficulty a little bit earlier, but we made it work here, and that's what's the most important too, is we made it work, we made it happen, and I'm glad that we were able to get the word out. And folks, if you want to continue on checking out what's coming up here, it's coming up soon. We've got here again the Universal Circus, so you don't want to miss out. It's going to be a grand time to enjoy. Family 4-packs. I'll go into more detail here in just a bit on that. Again, their website is universalcircus.com for more information. That's universalcircus.com for more info. Thank you again to the guests for being on today. Hopefully you will go on out and enjoy this experience. We'll talk a little bit more about here too in just a bit. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We'll take it to the bottom of the hour news and messages from our sponsors, and we'll be back with more in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan.
Brought to you by Linzess. Rich Croman, a dedicated volunteer from the Kane County Office of Emergency Management and a FEMA reservist, has been deployed to North Carolina to aid in relief efforts following Hurricane Helene. With 14 years of experience, Croman is currently involved in Asheville, North Carolina, providing vital search and rescue operations and medical support at local shelters. The Elgin Police Department gearing up for an unforgettable Halloween event scheduled for October 22nd at the police station from 5 to 7 p.m. The celebration promising a self-guided continuous trick-or-treat tour with no need for tickets or registration. Contact the Elgin Police Department for further information. The Kane County Board approving a new economic development strategy plan to transform its economic future. The strategy includes launching the county's inaugural Economic Development Corporation, a public-private partnership targeting county-wide economic coordination.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan.
Did you know that Wendy's has any size soft drinks for just $1? Yeah, any size, anytime. Like $1 Coke, $1 Sprite, or even $1 strawberry Fanta. Okay, could we maybe switch up the sound effect, please? Because I'm losing it. Wow, no, not that. Any size soft drink for just $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. A la carte only. Not valid in a combo. Exclusions apply.
Not sure how much you know about Progressive Insurance. You may know us for insuring your home and auto. You may know a couple of our commercials. But what you may not know is that since 2013, Progressive has been honoring veterans with vehicle donations through the annual Keys to Progress Veteran Vehicle Giveaway Program, giving back to those who gave so much. Now, you probably didn't wake up today saying, I really wish I knew more about Progressive Insurance, but this seemed like the type of thing people wouldn't mind hearing about. Find out more about how we're dedicated to our customers and communities at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Bye week for the 4-2 Bears. Next up, a road game at Washington a week from this Sunday. Chicago 0-2 away from home this season. They're feeling confident riding a 3-game winning streak. The NFL has decided to change the game time. It'll be a 3:25 Central kickoff, switched from a noon Central start. On the ice tonight, the 1-2-1 Blackhawks played their first home game of the season. They take on the 0-1-2 San Jose Sharks. Big clash for number 22 Illinois football this Saturday. The 5-1 Illini are home against 4-2 Michigan. The Wolverines ranked number 24. Elsewhere, number 16 Indiana puts their 6-0 mark on the line at home against 5-1 Nebraska. Number 12 Notre Dame 5-1 visits 5-2 Georgia Tech. Tomorrow night, 1-5 Purdue home against 6-0 Oregon. The Ducks ranked number 2. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only, subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. Exclusions and more terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley. Talk of the Town. We hope you are enjoying the show so far here. Again, thank you so much to Ray and Zulma for being on the Zoom with us here live on WRMN, AM 1410. Of course, for the Universal Circus 2024, extended 2 weeks with the Halloween shows and kids-free weekend to kick it off. Yes, 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 very much so. Something to look forward to. Absolutely. So stay tuned for more information on that. Thank you, of course, to Ben Johnson of Universal Circus for reaching out and connecting with us here too. Greatly appreciated. So again, we're going to make sure to get those for you here when it comes to those exciting 4-packs. So stay tuned for that. Thank you again for Universal Circus for doing that too. Also make sure to get some of those promotions out there for them as well. Very nice. There you go. Taking a look at the time here, it is 11:35. So we've got a lot going on here, of course, especially with Nightmare coming up. What I want to do here is, of course, during this time, usually I like to talk about the National Day calendar. So we'll go through that a little bit, just kind of briefly talking about some of the national days today. Before I do that, though, again, I just want to send you a reminder how to go to the Universal Circus website. You'll be able to find it on their website. It's Universal Circus, so it's Universe. Here, I'll spell it for you. UNIVERSOUL. So you think of Universal, S-A-L, it's soul, like of the soul. UniversalCircus.com. Now, visiting their homepage, of course, they offer beautiful, magnificent videos that are featured, little clips of some of the things that you can expect to see at Universal Circus. It's definitely a grand time, beautiful time for sure. Celebrating 30 years of fun under the big top. You can check out more information on Facebook, Instagram, and also on TikTok. If you do want to check out their shows and tickets, again, promoting here the kids-free Hollow Weekend. Buy one adult ticket, get a kids ticket for free. This is going on coming up tomorrow through till the 27th. through till the 27th at Washington Park in Chicago. If you want to check out more information on that, that is posted on their website. So this is the venue at Washington Park at East 51st Street and South Cottage Grove Avenue in Chicago. For GPS use, you would use 5150 Payne Drive in Chicago to get there. Again, that's for the Washington Park. That's the venue there. Box office hours, they're closed on Tuesdays. They're open Wednesday and Thursday, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday, they're open 11 a.m. until 8. Saturday, they're open 10 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. And on Sunday, they're open 10 a.m. until 7:30 p.m. Parking is for free on the street, so they offer free street parking if you want to check that out. Again, the special offer going on coming up tomorrow through till the 27th at Washington Park. It is buy one adult ticket, get a kid's ticket for free as well too. So if you want to check out that special offer, feel free to view so on their website. They do have all the ticket information there too, the promotional ticket information. So that's been posted on there. The 2024 extension for the Kids Free Weekend for Chicago at, again, Washington Park. Again, more information can be found on their website. That is universalcircus.com. That's where you can find all that information that is posted on there as well. Thank you again for the talent again for joining us earlier today on Zoom. I know it's going to be a great time, so stay tuned for more information on that. Again, we're hoping to do some of those awesome giveaways here for the additional Family 4-pack, so stay tuned for that. I do believe there are Eventbrite tickets there. They're going to be for coming up this Saturday the 19th, as well as 12 p.m. and 3:30, as well as Sunday the 20th, and then also Saturday the 26th and Sunday the 27th. So feel free, we'll keep you up to date and in the loop with that coming up pretty soon. So again, we'll also make sure we're going to be in the works. Actually, right now we're in the works of getting some spots out there to play on WRMN for them too. So it's going to be a pretty well put together circus spot. Couple spots that we're going to have out there for the next 11 days or so, starting tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. On the radio, you'll be hearing their great promotions. So awesome. Definitely looking forward to working with them for sure. I know you will too. So let's take a look here at some other things. We've got National Day Calendar. This is National Day Calendar. We've got some fun days that are recognized today. National Pasta Day being one of them. Now, last night I went to Dominic's. That's Dominic's in the Dundee area. And I did have a nice chicken Alfredo. It was very delicious. So you can celebrate today is National Pasta Day. Now, usually you think as, of course, Wednesday as being a wind down Wednesday pasta day, but hey, I did that last night. I had a glass of wine with my pasta, of course, the red blend, but you can also celebrate all things pasta today. While we find noodles all over the world, pasta is a type of noodle of traditional Italian cuisine. The first reference dates to 1154 in Sicily. It was first attested to the English in 1874. Typically is made from an unleavened dough of durum wheat flour. The flour is mixed into water with water or eggs and formed in sheets or various shapes. It can also be served fresh or dried to be stored for later use. Lots of different pastas out there too, whether you like one in particular or you like to make your own and have a wide variety. Cooks feature pasta as a main dish, but also served up delicious hot and cold as side dishes as well, too. So here are some interesting facts. Dried and fresh pasta come in several shapes and varieties. Of course, we know that. In Italy, names for specific pasta shapes or types vary with locale, vary with the location there as well, too. For example, Cavatelli is known by 28 different names depending on the region and town. Yes, interesting is that. That's why if you're from Sicily, usually say you're Sicilian instead of saying you're Italian. Now, my dad's family says they're Italian. They're from the Abruzzi region. And they had many friends that were from Sicily, and they were always like, my Sicilian friends, they'd say. So, or paisan, they'd say. So there you go. Lots of ways to celebrate, of course. A simple way, just enjoying a nice bowl of pasta. Don't let the carbs bother you. Don't count the carbs today. Have some delicious pasta the way you like it, and celebrate today to observe National Pasta Day. Explore the world of pasta. They offer several on their recipe page too. National Day calendar does offer some recipes, so feel free to check that out. If you do like to get some pasta, they have some good recipes on there. Hey, including there too, a cheat day mac and cheese as a pasta sounds pretty good if you want to enjoy that. So they do offer some menu offerings, some recipes, lots of different ones that do feature pasta. You can do like an Italian noodle soup that features pasta in there too. I mean, there's a lot of different places that you can also get pasta as well. Tons of different places within the Fox River Valley to enjoy some good pasta recipes and cuisines made deliciously. And as for me personally, I always like when I have pasta, I like to have a nice red glass, a glass of red California blend to go with it too. Touch it off with some beauty there. So there you go. Another day that is recognized today is National Mulligan Day, recognized on October 17th today, to offer an opportunity to give yourself a second chance, or some people call it a do-over. In golf, a mulligan happens when a player gets a second chance to perform a specific move or action. Now, according to the United States Golf Association, 3 different stories explain the origin of the term. Now, the first one derives from the name of a Canadian golfer, David Mulligan, at one time a one-time manager at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City. Played golf in the 1920s. A different later one gives credit to John A. Buddy Mulligan, a locker room attendant at Essex Falls, CC, New Jersey. At Essex Fells, Fells, CC, New Jersey. And then the third story, according to author Henry Beard, states that the term comes from Thomas Mulligan, a minor Anglo-Irish aristocrat and passionate golfer who was born in 1793. So it's one of those things where it's like, are they all related? The Mulligans. Which one is it derived from? That's like with the last name McNeil. Are we the McNeils of Campbelltown, or the Isle of Mull, or what? Because there's different regions of McNeils, different McNeils in Ireland, Scotland that are not related. And I'm still to this day trying to figure out where that all ties in. So there you go. Lots of McNeils in Chicago that are not related to us. Or maybe they are, maybe way back in the day. But how to observe National Mulligan Day today? Well, we can all think of something that at one point in time we said, gosh, I wish I could do that over again. Celebrate the day by taking your do-over. You know, be considerate and offer a mulligan to new friends or neighbors out there too. So that's a way to celebrate today. Another day recognized today. It's also National Edge Day, recognized on October 17th. Promises a movement of youth refraining from the use of alcohol, tobacco, and other recreational drugs. As part of the straight edge movement, teens and young adults pledge a pledge to live a life of a clean lifestyle. The day also encourages to support those who choose to live the straight edge lifestyle, abstaining from alcohol, tobacco, recreational drugs, and things like that too. So how to observe it. If you want to learn a little bit more about the movement and what it means, you can find out more information. While most events occur on the East Coast, the movement is growing. If you want to join an event in a year, you can find it on social media. So that is also recognized today as well. Another day as well is Black Poetry Day, recognized on October 17th. It honors past and present Black poets. The day also commemorates the birth of the first published Black poet in the United States. The first Black poet book was published on October 17th today, back in 1711 by Jupiter Hammond. I love that name, Jupiter Hammond. Today's celebration reminds us all of the importance of Black heritage and literacy. On Black Poetry Day, we recognize the contributions made by Black poets and show our appreciation to all of the authors out there as well, too. So if you want to check out more information, there's a nice list there posted on some poetry that you can check out. Explore the poetry of Jesse Redmond Fawcett, Robert Hayden, Wanda Phipps, and or even Arna Bontemps. As you celebrate, be sure to use, if you want to post it on social media, feel free to do that as well, too. Established in 1985. It was honoring the birth of the first black poet published in the United States, Jupiter Hammond. He received an education, even though born into slavery, he was received an education, learned to read, and was allowed to use, and it was allowed the use of the Manor Library as well, too. So definitely a day also recognized as well, too. Some other days as well. Get to know your customers day. Yes. If you, here on WRMN, like to get to know the customers by, of course, being a part of the conversation live here on YouTube, or also messaging, of course, our Image 360 info number, 505-926-1410. That's the number there. Brought to you by Image 360 in South Elgin, your one source for custom signs. They're located in South Elgin, open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. So there you go. The time is approaching 11:48 already here. Oh my goodness. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a bit.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast, right here on WRMN 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Newry with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Whether you're working third shift or you're just a night owl, catch the most listened to overnight talk radio program in North America, Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Be sure to catch the first shift weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. for important information like fire tips from Elgin Fire Chief Rob Sagan.
The thing in the winter that we're more concerned with is carbon monoxide, because that we don't get in the summer. That carbon monoxide issues occur because of heating equipment. Anything that burns natural gas, if it is faulty, can generate high levels of carbon monoxide, which in time can be fatal. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of having carbon monoxide detectors in your home. Every single year you will see somewhere in the country, and usually we'll get one or two in the Chicagoland area, where you'll see multiple fatalities in one home. You can't smell carbon monoxide, you can't taste carbon monoxide, you have no idea it's happening. And so it's critically important that you have the right detectors in your home.
It's the first shift weekday mornings at 6 a.m. with me, Marky B, right here on WRMN.
The word is out. Nissans cost less on Route 19, but that's not all. Parts, service, and body shop, they all cost less at McGrath Nissan. Used cars too. The reason why is how hard we try. Right now, get 0% APR financing on select new Nissan models at McGrath Nissan, because
Nissans cost less on Route 19.
Come to Elgin.
See what we mean.
Looking to stay informed on the political issues that truly matter? I'm Dennis Sonar Green, inviting you to join me every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m. on WRMN for A Political Talk Show. WRMN, the talk of the town, is where you'll find clear, balanced analysis of the day's biggest news. We dig into the headlines, cutting through the noise to deliver the facts and insights you need to stay informed. Whether you're deeply into politics or just want to understand what's going on, this show offers the depth and perspectives that matter. Tune in every weekday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on WRMN and be part of the conversation that's shaping our community. Let's navigate today's political landscape together on A Political Talk Show, only on WRMN, the talk of the town.
All right. Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. I'm telling you here, there's a lot going on here. We've got here downtown Elgin, of course, presenting here Nightmare on Chicago Street, getting all set up and ready for that, as well as us too. And also, again, Universal Circus coming up here on already tomorrow here for the fun weekend. If you want to check out more information, again, visit their website at universalcircus.com. Again, this information is posted on their main website, so you don't want to miss out on this opportunity to check out their shows and tickets. Kids free Halloween weekend. Buy one adult ticket, get any kids ticket for free. Starting tomorrow through till the 27th, you can find more information under buy tickets and info and offers on their website, located under shows and tickets on universalcircus.com/info. Again, this is going to be at Washington Park, already starting tomorrow. So you definitely want to check them out for sure. Absolutely. We did talk about the National Day calendar, talking about some other days that are also recognized today as well. Featuring here, what is this? We've got here World Sukkot Day, recognized. Oh, that's October 16th. I have the wrong day. Pardon me. They have it for Wednesday, October 16th. I'm not seeing Thursday, though. Let's see for today. Today's October 17th, right? It is the 17th. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's take a look here. Today is National Clean Your Virtual Desktop Day. That is also recognized today on October 17th. This is the day where we are able to kind of clean out our desktops a bit here. There are exactly 365 days in a year, yet most of us neglect the condition of our computers. Technology is more advanced than ever, so we must become, of course, accustomed to not maintaining them too. But it's important to maintain them. Make sure to clean them out. Make sure that the desktops are cleaned. And double checking on things as well too are very important. Backing up your files is very important. I try to make sure to do this as well, especially as someone who loves genealogy and family history. When I'm scanning documents and pictures, I want to make sure I have them all backed up. I don't know what's going to happen to the original. Someday they might literally crumble in my hand, and I want to make sure that I've got them scanned and backed up as well. Same goes for any other important documents as well, making sure that they're safe. And even making a backup of backup is also important too, having a nice hard drive and then also having a backup of that hard drive as well too. So, and not just even a physical hard drive, but having it in the cloud as well can also help out too. You might lose the hard drive, or something might happen to original documents or pictures where you're not able to have them anymore, whatever the case might be. Organizing your things, decluttering as well is important too. And even just to, let it go, that catchy song from Frozen, which Paramount of Aurora is performing pretty soon already here. But all jokes aside there, again, you can let go of some of those files too, if you don't really need that to kind of, clear out some of the space there. Why, of course, it's important to clean virtual desktop. You get more speed, of course. You get more space. And you kind of get a nice little fresh start there as well, too. So the thing, though, is sometimes you might be clearing cards on your SD cards. It doesn't actually fully 100% clean them, though. I've heard that, of course, there's still written information in there, too, because there's actually a program that I use. I can't remember what it's called, where it'll actually read old files that have been permanently deleted. So there's a way to go in and actually physically wipe out that coding. And I actually learned that in high school too, in photography class, that even though you might clear your SD card, it's still, the memory is still there. So there's a way to actually physically completely clean that out, from the coding there too, which I found interesting. I was like, that really stuck with me. I was like, that's interesting. So it's a clean out day today. Again, Pasta Day is also recognized today as well. Black Poetry Day as well. It's also Child Poverty Day recognized today. So, of course, there's more information on that that's posted. It's also referred to as International Day of Eradication of Poverty, time that highlights child poverty and exists even in developed nations as well here too, even in some developed nations. Apart from lagging in necessities such as food, fresh water, child poverty also includes a lack of quality healthcare, education, and nutrition. When parents are unable to afford these, the child begins to suffer more often. It's the job of the government institutions to offer such necessities free of cost to empower the youth and build the future of the nation as well. So that's very important to recognize. We're very fortunate to live in a country where we can have some of that help too, because there's a lot of other countries there that don't get that kind of help. In fact, unfortunately, it happened in Russia too. My brother, when I visited in Chicago, talked about how there were times when he only had a slice of bread with butter and salt, he said, that they would have, and that was their whole meal for the day at the most poor times, and they had a hard time surviving there too. They made it, but so those are some interesting stories there as well. But nonetheless, still a good day to recognize, and of course, coming together as a community is important too, and recognizing this. Get Smart About Credit Day is another day recognized today on every Thursday in October. It falls every third Thursday in October. It falls today. It's about getting smart with credit. This is a good program, of course, to get smart with. How to build credit, maintain good credit, reducing loan costs, how loans affect your credit score, and more. All important information to know. And again, there's so many other days that are also recognized today as well. So if you want to check out all that information, I only have so much time up here, of course, to talk about it. So because we had some awesome interviews today. That's always fun too. I love having the interviews on here, people coming on to WRMN and talking as well too. Even if it's a couple a day, I love it. Absolutely love it. Have these people on here as well. So continuing to do that, of course, here on WRMN, getting the word out, letting you know what's happening across Illinois in the Fox River Valley. Absolutely. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit.
For a little lighthearted lawlessness on Sunday afternoons, listen to Handle on the Law from 4 to 7 p.m. Handle on the Law is a unique combination of useful legal advice and outrageous Handle remarks. Whether you're talking about Big Brother, big business, big legal problems, or Big Macs, you'll rarely find Bill without an opinion. His rapid-fire commentary gives listeners the information they crave in the way they crave it. It's Handle on the Law, Sunday afternoons from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Batteries Plus Bulbs is more than batteries and bulbs. It's your repair shop for Apple devices, Samsung Galaxy devices, and more. Located on Randall Road, just south of 20 in Elgin, Batteries Plus Bulbs fills all your battery and light bulb needs in one stop. They have the largest selection of batteries for ATVs, cameras, phones, laptops, scooters, cars and homes, and everything else. Looking to save money with energy-efficient LED or holiday lighting? Stop in at Batteries Plus Bulbs in Elgin. Go to batteriesplus.com for special offers.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 12 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Brought to you by Linzette's. In Batavia, residents are reminded to adhere to local regulations concerning the placement of lawn signs. The city strictly prohibits the positioning of any signs on parkways between the sidewalks and the streets, and on all city public properties, including near traffic signs and utility poles. The Naperville Police Department currently accepting applications for new officers. The application period remains open for the next couple of weeks, with testing scheduled to take place in mid-December for potential new officers with the Naperville Police Department. In a Kane County courtroom, Maricela Garcia has been found guilty of predatory criminal sexual assault of a child, along with charges of aggravated battery of a child and domestic battery. Garcia facing judgment for the incidents that occurred on May 7th and 8th of 2021 involving a sexual assault of a child under the age of 13.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Did you know that Wendy's has any size soft drinks for just $1? Yeah, any size, anytime. Like $1 Coke, $1 Sprite, or even $1 strawberry Fanta. Okay, could we maybe switch up the sound effect, please? Because I'm losing it. Wow, no, not that. Any size soft drink for just $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. A la carte only. Not valid in a combo. Exclusions apply.
Not sure how much you know about Progressive Insurance. You may know us for insuring your home and auto. You may know a couple of our commercials, but what you may not know is that since 2013, Progressive has been honoring veterans with vehicle donations through the annual Keys to Progress Veteran Vehicle Giveaway Program, giving back to those who gave so much. Now, you probably didn't wake up today saying, I really wish I knew more about Progressive Insurance, but this seemed like the type of thing people wouldn't mind hearing about. Find out more about how we're dedicated to our customers and communities at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Do you own an annuity, either fixed rate, indexed, or variable? Are you paying high fees and getting low returns? If so, Annuity General would like you to have this free book to learn the pitfalls and mistakes of buying an annuity. The Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers contains the little-known truths about annuities, like how to help reduce your fees and increase retirement income. And it's free. That's right, free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report just for calling. We researched over 1,000 annuities and summarized rates and benefits from financially strong insurers. You get Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today. Hurry, supplies are limited. Call now.
800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. That's 800-760-1845.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Big clash for number 22 Illinois football this Saturday. The 5-1 Illini are home against 4-2 Michigan. The Wolverines ranked number 24. Elsewhere, number 16 Indiana puts their 6-0 mark on the line at home against 5-1 Nebraska. Number 12 Notre Dame 5-1 visits 5-2 Georgia Tech. Tomorrow night 1-5 Purdue home against 6-0 Oregon. The Ducks ranked number 2. Bye week for the 4-2 Bears. Next up, a road game at Washington a week from this Sunday. Chicago 0-2 away from home this season. They're feeling confident riding a 3-game winning streak. The NFL has decided to change the game time. It'll be a 3:25 Central kickoff, switched from a noon Central start. On the ice tonight, the 1-2-1 Blackhawks played their first home game of the season. They take on the 0-1-2 San Jose Sharks. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only, subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. Exclusions and more terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley and the home of Radio Shopping Show.
America's Best Restaurants travels the country and features restaurants that you should visit each week. Recently, the cast and crew made their way to Renata's German Restaurant in Hanover Park. Renata serves old family recipes and delicious German-influenced food. Renata's also specializes in a wide variety of traditional German baked goods, too. So, if you've yet to visit Renata's, try America's Best Restaurants choice. Drop in soon for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Visit renatasgermanrestaurant.com. Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. We are officially hitting it off with the 12 o'clock hour, which means we're in the afternoon. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. Officially now the afternoon time. Beautiful sunny skies currently happening right now. Downtown Elgin is bustling with lots of people setting up in the area for Nightmare on Chicago Street. So, of course, don't want to miss out on that. You get to have a little bit of a sneak peek on what's going on here, of course, with Nightmare on Chicago Street by seeing physically what is happening within the area. Of course, also, we like to go through what's happening within the Fox River Valley area, too, especially things coming up this weekend. If you're unable to make it to Nightmare on Chicago Street, or maybe you want something a little bit more subtle and fun, I mean, I meant to say more subtle and like young kid friendly fun. I don't mean like Nightmare isn't fun. Nightmare is so much fun. I'm trying to redeem myself here. Hang on. No, Nightmare on Chicago Street. I am so excited for it. However, if you aren't able to attend this year, if you have very young kids who might be a little bit too scared for this, because it is geared towards more adults, older teens and adults, preteens, teens, and adults. If you have like much younger kids, you want to check out some fun fall activities. And of course, you can enjoy that too. I wasn't trying to say, oh my goodness, I wasn't trying to say that it's not fun. Of course it is fun. It's absolutely amazingly fun. And there's so many other great things out there too. There's so much to do within the Fox River Valley area that you can enjoy. They really do. The Fox River Valley has something for everyone to enjoy. Full-heartedly mean that too. There's a lot of fun things to do. Something always happening here too, and we try to cover as much as we can here on WRMN. Celebrating 75 years of community broadcasting, and hopefully many, many more. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. If you do want to, of course, be a part of the conversation, feel free to comment live on YouTube.com at WRMN Radio. Feel free to like and subscribe if you'd like to. Keep up to date with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley, and of course also with WRMN. We have Brendan in the comments. Hello, Matt. I'm Brendan, and I am listening. And we've got Mark in the comments. Hi, Brendan. I'm Mark, and I am listening. Good. I'm glad both of you are listening here to WRMN. If you want to listen in, of course, you can feel free to check out the AM 1410 dial, of course, or also through the app available for download on Google Play for Samsung, and of course also on the App Store for Apple users out there too. Don't forget, coming up here as well, we've got the Kids Free Hollow Weekend presented by Universal Circus coming to Chicago tomorrow through till the 27th at Washington Park. You buy one adult ticket, get a kid's ticket for free. If you want to check out more information on that, feel free to check out their website at universalcircus.com. Information and offers are posted there, tickets, show information, and more. Feel free to check out all that information posted on their website as well. That's universalcircus.com. We also have added to the comments here, Dad and Son Do It All. How is the day going? All our best. The day's going very well. Thank you so much for asking. Hopefully you're having a good day as well here too. So very, very nice. Hey, Dad and Son Do It All. Ryan and I might be going to, oh my goodness, maybe like a Spirit Halloween tonight to kind of see what we want for our costumes. We still have yet to decide what to do for costumes for Nightmare on Chicago Street. So we're still in the works with that. So I like going there. I haven't been yet, and I wanted to go. So Ryan and I have been discussing for the past couple of days, hey, maybe after dinner tonight, maybe we can go and check out some of the costumes. So we'll most likely be doing it. Taking a look here, let's see some other festivities that are happening as well. What I'm going to do is talk a little bit about some of the festivities and events that are happening after Nightmare. That is the week after. So if you want to check that out, I just had Steve Thorne waving at us. Hello, hello. And if you want to check out, of course, feel free to follow along here on YouTube, or also check it out here for yourself, exploreelginarea.com. Of course, there are a lot of other great sources out there too that you can also check out as well too. Dad and Son Do It All say, nice. They have some great options. Full tour on our channel. Yes, if you want to check out their channel, that is Dad and Son Do It All. Yes, very nice. Thanks again for commenting. Let's see here. We've got some events coming up here, especially if you love Greek food. This is a pretty nice event to go to. It is St. Sophia's Fall Greek Food Fest. Yes, if you do love a nice Greek fest, especially in the fall time, they're going to be offering this coming up October 25th and the 26th. This is going to be at 525 Church Road in Elgin. It is St. Sophia's Greek Orthodox Church, a beautiful church to go to, and of course, a wonderful festivity that embarks on community and of course also delicious food. So this is good for dine-in and or carry-out will be available. They're going to be offering chicken, gyros, and I mean chicken, I mean Greek chicken. They're also going to be having spanakopita as well as some other delicious sounding options that I can't pronounce. They have Greek salad, baklava, rice pudding, and so much more. So definitely grab your family and friends and head on out. Coming up here October 25th and the 26th. It's from 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. Food, drinks, and vendors. Find out more information at st-sophia.com. That's going to be coming up on Friday and Saturday. So check it out. That information has been posted. Carry out or dine in food, delicious Greek food, drinks, and also some awesome shopping to enjoy as well. So that'll be coming up next weekend. Again, at St. Sophia Greek Orthodox Church at 525 Church Road in Elgin. That is what they're having. Friday the 25th and Saturday the 26th. So that should be definitely a fun time. Some other things that are also going to be coming up here too. The Dundee Library is offering a family Lego challenge, Halloween edition. That's coming up on Friday the 25th. That's from 9:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. That sounds like a lot of fun. Family Lego Challenge Halloween edition. That's at 4 p.m. at the Dundee Library. You can drop by anytime and join their Lego challenge. You might be able to, build a spooky Lego creation or a scary one or maybe something fun, all in the Halloween edition style. Recommended for kids ages 5 and up. Children 8 and under must have an adult present. So that is brought to you by the Fox River Valley Public Library District. They're going to be having it at the Dundee Library, and that's located. Well, it's the Dundee Library. So let me actually look up the Dundee Library here. I'll tell you about it. So that's under the Fox River Valley Public Library District. 555 Barrington Avenue in East Dundee is the location. So if you want to check out that fun event, that'll be around the corner here next week. Also coming up at the Dundee Library on the 24th, that's on Thursday, it is a celebration of Dia de los Muertos. It's a celebration at the Dundee Library. If you want to check it out, a celebration to honor loved ones and celebrate Mexican heritage. They're going to be providing games, activities, as well as bread of the dead. Afterwards, take a look at the community ofrenda located off the main floor of the library near the Spanish language collection. So that has also been posted onto exploreelginarea.com, brought to you by the Fox River Valley Public Library District. So if you do want to check out all that information, it is also posted there as well. I know Gale Borden Public Library, of course, we have coming up November 2nd. That is the Skeleton Trot. It is usually the first thing that pops up on their timeline here on their main website. So that'll be coming up here November 2nd. That's November 2nd. I know that there is a deadline for submission. I do believe it is next week. I'm going to have to double check and see there. But that is the Day of the Dead Festival at the main library. That'll be Saturday, November 2nd, 10 a.m. until noon. I know there is a deadline to participate in the 5K race. Oh my goodness, it's only a day away. So 1 day until registration closes. So very much so a time crunch right now. Tomorrow's the last day, it looks like here. Yep, last day to register is tomorrow, October 18th. So I'm glad I'm putting this information out there for you folks. If you are still interested in participating in the Skeleton Trot 5K run/walk, tomorrow's the last day to register. So if you want to find out more information, check out their website. You can find it at galeborden.info. If you click over, of course, the event details, you'll be able to find it. Scroll down a bit. On the right-hand side, it'll say register here, and it does say 1 day until registration closes. Click on the registration. It'll take you to the description page where it's going to be and also the sign up. So again, putting that information out there for you that the last day to register is tomorrow. That's tomorrow. So if you don't want to miss out on this, you still have some time. But again, October 18th. We will not allow, they say they're not going to allow registrations after this date, and there will not be same-day registration as well, too. So, again, putting that out there for you. Now, if you are registered and you want to know when you can pick up your bib and T-shirt, the packet pickup will take place Thursday, October 24th. That's from 4 to 8 p.m., as well as Saturday, October 26th, from 9 to 5 at the Gail Borden Public Library. Participants will get a timed bib. The results will be automatically recorded when crossing the finish line. So, fun event to go to. Hopefully you're looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time. Saturday, November 2nd. The time is 12:17. We're going to take another quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch, telling you what's happening in the area of the Fox River Valley. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
Twin Zeros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois. Check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. Twin Zeros Restaurant in Harwood Heights not only serves traditional gyros, but also has chicken gyro sandwiches. Twin Zeros also serves a variety of sandwiches ranging from cheeseburgers and Vienna beef hot dogs that have recently been inducted into the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame, Italian beef, Italian sausage, and combo sandwiches, to ethnic favorites such as Slovakia and Grecian chicken. Slovakia is shish kebabs, specifically chicken or pork shish kebabs, grilled to perfection, served on a warm pita with tomatoes, onions, and our homemade tzatziki sauce. You can also enjoy barbecue ribs served every day. Twins is open 7 days a week and also delivers locally. Located at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights. Check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. That's twinzeros.com.
Anderson Japanese Gardens, ranked the highest quality Japanese garden in North America and located right in the heart of Rockford. Their mission is to open minds to a different culture while offering a place of peace and tranquility where one can find healing, renewal, inspiration, and a re-energized soul. A premier destination for corporate functions, special events, weddings, and receptions. For directions, hours, and fees, visit andersongarden.org today.
Theriault Booth, a leading local law firm, is located on the beautiful Fox River in downtown St. Charles. Here's Ryan Theriault.
For better or worse, there are just times people need a lawyer. Whether you are involved in a work injury, in an automobile crash, selling a home, or even planning for your estate after your passing, we're here. We're local. We're part of the community.
For more information, visit them on the web at tbfirm.com or give them a call at 630-526-4242. It's the time of the year where storms and inclement weather can pop up unexpectedly. If you have a generator powered by a small engine, keep it running like a top. Don't do the tune-up yourself. Let Ames Small Engine Repair at 674 Laurel Street in Elgin handle your generator. Ames can do oil changes, spark plugs, and make all the necessary adjustments. From simple tune-ups to major repairs, Ames Small Engine can do it all. Don't forget, it's not too early to think about a lawnmower tune-up. Call 847-742-8750.
Oh no, I just hit that post and my car's got a dent.
Uh-oh, better get Mako.
Oh yeah? Where are they?
Mako is America's body shop. They're the world's largest provider of paint and collision services. They're located at 212 Western Avenue in Carpentersville, across from Spring Hill Mall. I've used them. Check out my car.
Wow, looking good.
Everything was so easy and affordable. Hummer and staff were super friendly and really knew their stuff.
I'm going to call them now.
Mention WRMN 1410 at the Carpentersville Mako and receive 10% off today.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. We're about 10 minutes away till we hit it off with the 12:30 bottom of the hour news and messages from our sponsors. Then after that, at about 12:34, we're going to officially be in our Tradio segment. That'll be the time to call into the Studio 1410 number 847-931-1410, or to also text the Image 360 info number at 505-926-1410. That'll be for Tradio if you're looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area. That'll be the time to call in. Coming up in about 13 minutes or so. As we continue on here, we'll go through some other events that are going to be coming up here. Coming up next week, want to give you a little head start there so that you know exactly what's going to be coming up here too. And some performances as well. I'm seeing here, this is the Hampshire Township Park District is going to be hosting a Haunted Trail, a night of horrors, coming up Friday, October 25th from 7 to 10 p.m. So I definitely want to read a little bit about this with you here. Let's take a look. Now, this is going to be located in the woods at the Raco Park. It says you may never camp again. It's recommended for ages 10 and up. Warning, viewer discretion is advised, it says. So they say if you walk through the woods, you might never want to camp again at the Raco is that right? Raco Park at night. They say to buckle up and head off to your first day at Thrill Camp, if you dare. This is an event recommended for ages 10 and up due to graphic content. Warner viewer discretion is advised. Every 10 minutes, groups of 12 will be allowed on the trail at a time. Please buy tickets for the time you can attend and plan to arrive at least 20 minutes before your time. Tickets are $12. If you want to check out more information, you can check them out on their website. It's ticketsignup.io. A link followed, of course, through exploralgenaria.com on this specific posting can be found at the bottom of the page. It's Haunted Trail, a night of horrors, for their ticket sign up. Again, coming up Friday, October 25th. That'll be coming up in the woods at the Raco Park at located in Hampshire. So that's located in Hampshire there. If you want to check out more information, that's at 1363 Romkey Road in Hampshire is where it's located. So if you want to buy tickets, there's information there as well too. So that's been posted on there. If you want to check them out, more information can also be found on their Facebook page. So they do have a Facebook page that you can also check out as well too. You can also view some other fun calendar events as well coming up here. Featured in Geneva, Illinois, they're having their downtown trick-or-treating coming up October 24th. If you want to check out more information on this event, the details are posted onto geneva.il.us. You can view that calendar event. Do your children want 2 opportunities to collect candy? Well, of course they do. It's candy. Kids love candy. Kids are invited to wear their Halloween costumes and trick-or-treat in beautiful downtown Geneva. Participating shops and restaurants which have signs displayed on their door or window will be handing out treats. So they're going to be handing out treats there. That'll be coming up. That'll be from 2 to 5 p.m. It's a free event to just come on out and enjoy some good Halloween trick-or-treating early in the season here, a little bit earlier, kind of later into October, but still early enough. Thursday, October 24th from 2 to 5 p.m. That'll be happening in downtown Geneva. So that'll be in downtown Geneva. All that information is posted on there. Coming up tonight at 6 p.m., it is the Run to Pub 5-week fall series in Geneva. This is at Aurelio's Pizza in Geneva. Join them for a 5-week challenge to help get you a race ready for your local turkey trot races. All skill levels are welcome. Each week for 5 weeks, starting on the 17th today, they're going to be meeting at Aurelio's at 6 p.m. So this is starting tonight at 6 p.m. for a run led by experienced coaches. Now, they're also going to be having themes for each week if you wish to dress up. They're going to have an all-run, walk-to-run, and walk groups that will be available. The distance will be from 1.5 to 3 miles each week. After the run each week, you can head back to the bar for a post-run beer and entry to their raffle. Registration is officially up. Cost is now $65. They had it at $55 until October 1st. There'll still be some time to register. It is coming up tonight. Tonight's the first day. If you want to check out more information and their weekly newsletter, that information is posted through a link on their Facebook page. So that is the Run to Pub 5-week fall series in Geneva. If you want to check out more information on that. Posted by KaneCountyConnects.com. They posted this earlier today, about half an hour ago. Kane County Connect staff. they are offering free classes to prepare all ages for emergencies and disasters. As they have all witnessed with the recent hurricanes and the devastations that they've left in the southeast, natural disasters and emergencies can happen really anytime with no warning, too. So the Kane County Office of Emergency Management is teaming up with the Elburn and Countryside Fire Protection District to host OEM's emergency preparedness classes for kids and adults. This is phenomenal. Learn what to pack in an emergency kit for your home and car, first aid tips, how to prepare your family in case you need to evacuate. Kids' classes are age appropriate and fun. The goal is to empower children to be prepared and have confidence during what can be a scary time for everyone. These are 2-hour classes that are available for different age groups. All classes will be held at Elburn and Countryside Fire Protection District Station Number 1, which is located at 200 East Route 38 in Elburn. They do have the list of the different classes there. It'll be coming up in December, it says here, too. So they're going to be having a class on Monday, December 2nd for adults from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. December 3rd on Tuesday, they're having them for 1st to 3rd graders, which will be from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30. The rest of the times also as follows for those upcoming days: Wednesday, December 4th for 4th to 5th graders, Thursday, December 5th for 6th to 12th graders, and then Friday, December 6th for 3rd to 5th graders. Signups for the event can be accessed. There are links below featured on KaneCountyConnects.com for this emergency management classes article that has been posted recently about half an hour ago. So for more information about the program, please contact Beth Drendel, Emergency Management Specialist at 630-232-5985. We've had Beth Drendel on the air here at WRMN before. You can also contact her, DrendelBeth at KaneCountyIL.gov. So thank you so much for the Kane County Connect staff for posting this earlier today. If you want to check out more information, that's on their website. That is KaneCountyConnects.com. Again, KaneCountyConnects.com, recently posted. You can also, of course, check out any other recent news articles as well that have also been posted. And there's that music. So this does wrap it up here for the first half hour of the 12 o'clock hour. So we still have about 30 minutes left here. So stay tuned for more. In just a bit, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. If you want to check out our website, we are WRMN1410.com. If you want to listen to us live on YouTube, we're on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Coming up here after the news from the news and messages from our sponsors, we will head on into our Tradio segment. Of course, we'll be announcing some previous Tradio callers that have called in within the past couple of weeks. And of course, if you would like to add your message onto the airwaves here on our Tradio list, feel free to do so by calling 847-931-1410 or to text 505-926-1410 or also email me, Matt McNeil, at WRMN1410.com. We'll be back.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzess. In a Kane County courtroom, Maricela Garcia has been found guilty of predatory criminal sexual assault of a child, along with charges of aggravated battery of a child and domestic battery. Garcia facing judgment for the incidents that occurred on May 7th and 8th of 2021 involving a sexual assault of a child under the age of 13. In Batavia, residents are reminded to adhere to local regulations concerning the placement of lawn signs. The city strictly prohibits the positioning of any signs on parkways between the sidewalks and the streets and on all city public properties, including near traffic signs and utility poles. The Naperville Police Department currently accepting applications for new officers. The application period remains open for the next couple of weeks, with testing scheduled to take place in mid-December for potential new officers with the Naperville Police Department. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Did you know that Wendy's has any size soft drinks for just $1? Yeah, any size, anytime. Like $1 Coke, $1 Sprite, or even $1 strawberry Fanta. Okay, could we maybe switch up the sound effect, please? Because I'm losing it. Wow, no, not that. Any size soft drink for just $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. A la carte only. Not valid in a combo. Exclusions apply.
Not sure how much you know about Progressive Insurance. You may know us for insuring your home and auto. You may know a couple of our commercials. But what you may not know is that since 2013, Progressive has been honoring veterans with vehicle donations through the annual Keys to Progress Veteran Vehicle Giveaway Program, giving back to those who gave so much. Now, you probably didn't wake up today saying, I really wish I knew more about Progressive Insurance, but this seemed like the type of thing people wouldn't mind hearing about. Find out more about how we're dedicated to our customers and communities at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The LA Dodgers took a 2-1 series lead in the National League Championship Series with an 8-0 win over the Mets at Citi Field on Wednesday. The Dodgers out-hit the Mets 10-4. Shohei Ohtani hit a 3-run homer. Kike Hernandez ripped a 2-run shot. Max Muncy also went deep. Game 4 is tonight in Queens. Rookie Yoshi Yamamoto starts for Los Angeles. Veteran lefty Jose Quintana gets the nod for the Mets. The American League Championship Series shifts to Cleveland this afternoon. The Yankees with a 2-0 series lead. Matthew Boyd starts for Cleveland. Clark Schmidt gets the start for the Yankees. Thursday Night Football, the 2-4 Saints host the 3-3 Broncos. Denver defensive back Pat Surtain is out with a concussion. He's played 40 consecutive games. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only, subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. Exclusions and more terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, not available in all states.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. You know what time it is 12:34, which of course means we are in our Tradio segment. If you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, feel free to give us a call here today. The number to dial is 847-931-1410. Again, 847-931-1410. Don't forget, of course, you can also text your informations through the Image 360 info number at 505-926-1410. Again, that's 505-926-1410. That number is brought to you by Image 360 of South Elgin. Located at 506 Sundown Road in South Elgin, they are the supplier of custom indoor and outdoor signage, banners, and displays, plus digital printing. They are open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. If you'd like to check out more information, you can feel free to visit their website at image360.com or call their number at 847-488-0650. That's Image 360 of South Elgin, your one source for custom signs. Very nice. So thank you to them, of course, for being a part of that number. Speaking of which, we do have an announcement here posted by Mark, of course, always posting this information about Post 57 American Legion. You still have some time to go on out today because coming up, it's happening right now until 1 p.m. It is their lunch that they're having at the American Legion at Elgin, Post 57 at 820 North Liberty Street. They are offering right now until 1 p.m. Sloppy Joes and fries for just $6. You can do a regular burger or cheeseburger with fries for $9. Tonight is their burger night from 5 until 7:30 p.m. Please come join them for some great burgers. That'll be from 5:30 to 7:30, it says. That's what they wrote there. And then if you want to stay for your chance at the $3,000 jackpot, playing Lightning, it's burger and lightning night, family burger and lightning night tonight. That'll be from 6:30 to 8:30. So from 6:30 to 8:30, they're going to be having lightning. Someone out there might just win that $3,000 jackpot. How cool is that? They also have slots, pull tabs, jar games, and plenty of cold beverages at their cash bar. So thank you again to Mark for posting this on the Image 360 info number, posting it earlier today. I know that Mark usually also does read this earlier in the morning as well, too. That's Mark Bialek of the First Shift. So if you want to check out more information, you can visit their location at 820 North Liberty Street or check out their website at allelginpost57.com. Yes, very nice. Some other things that are also recognized by American Legion or bring to attention to you is they're going to be having their meat raffle coming up November 2nd. It's going to be from 5 to 9 p.m. and they're going to be featuring 16 raffles. And during the halftime, they're going to be having some delicious turkey sandwiches that will be sold. Those raffles are $1 a piece or 6 for $5. And they have several different selections to choose from for the raffle. So if anyone's interested, again, check out their website, allelginpost57.com. Again, that is the American Legion Post 57. You can also contact their number at 847-741-2358. 847-741-2358. Let's see some other Tradio announcements here. We have a Tradio caller has that 1977 Corvette for sale. $5,000 or best offer is the asking price. Located out in Elgin, does work very well. Feel free to reach out to him. That number is 630-400-2730. Again, 630-400-2730. Another Tradio caller here has 14 3-drawer filing cabinets. They're completely steel. Now the tops are very rusted, so it's great to be used, of course, if you want to do some crafting or also used as scrap metal. She's giving them away for free as soon as possible. Feel free to reach out to her for more information. That number is 630-267-5543. Again, 630-267-5543. Another Tradio caller here, Maggie calling in. She has the DVD collections, the full set of the Mary Tyler Moore Show, the full set of the Gilmore I always pronounce this wrong, my goodness. Gilmore Girls. For some reason, I'm saying it like Gilmore Ghoul, like ghouls. I don't know. I wonder if they had an episode like that where it's they introduced, I don't know, like a Halloween episode. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, so they have that 7 seasons plus a year in the life. The first 4 seasons of the TV show Castle. First 4 seasons of Boston Legal as well. Also not sponsored, Tubi. They have now are streaming Buffy the Vampire. I can't pronounce stuff today, like always. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I've never watched the show and I want to watch it, so I'm going to start watching that. Tubi's having that. But anyways, so if you're interested in these seasons and series here, she's got those DVD collections for sale. She also has a beautiful Yamaha keyboard for sale as well, too. Oh my goodness. It has the stand and the instructions that come with it, asking $200 for it. So if anyone's interested, feel free to reach out to Maggie. That number is 224-508-5532. Again, 224-508-5532. I said, oh my goodness, because someone honked. They almost got in an accident, but they're okay. Another Tradio caller here, Dave the window cleaner calling in. He's got a janitorial cleaning cart for sale. It's got room for a mop. It does come with 2 mops, a bucket, and all the cleaning supplies for $50. That's a pretty good deal. Also has the Little Giant ladder system. It's heavy duty, 23 feet in length, 150 or reasonable offer. That number to dial is 331-588-0493. Again, that's 331-588-0493. 888-848-9213. Another Tradio caller here. This is Greg calling in, looking for those old bicycles from the late 1800s to the 60s and or 70s. He's looking for bone shakers, balloon tires, Schwinn bicycles. If you have anything that includes pieces of bicycles or parts or accessories too, he's looking for those as well. They can be in any condition. He's also looking for watches, vintage ones, men's or women's style Omega watches, and also diver style watches. He's a collector, not a dealer, so he'll pay top dollar for that, for those ones. And he also has for sale a 2003 Mustang, 81,000 miles on it, charcoal gray in color with a nice leather interior, all new hydraulics, new brakes, tires, etc. $6,500 is the asking price. If anyone is interested in reaching out to Greg, his number is 847-884-6033. Again, 847-884-6033. Another Tradio caller here is looking for a part-time janitor job within the Elgin area. So if anyone knows of any, feel free to reach out to him. That number is 847-697-9228. 847-697-9228. We have Wood by Jeff located in Elburn. He is still looking for a place for his shop in the Elburn or Naperville area, but open to different possibilities. He also has a lot of free items for sale. He's got fishing lures, garden stakes, canning jars, a bunch of different firewood as well, concrete boards, shelving boards, cedar wood pieces, tinder pieces, and also some window screens. He is also looking to sell some nice high quality oak, walnut, and cherry lumber. Feel free to reach out to him. That number is 630-365-9488. 630-365-9488. Another Tradio caller here has a 1972 jukebox for sale. It does need some work. $150 is the asking price for it. Also has a sit-down slot machine. They're double diamonds. It takes quarters and pays out in quarters. The asking price on that one is $200. Feel free to reach out to him for more information. That number is 847-8813. Again, 847-8813. Another Tradio caller here is looking for a used Toro 721 snowblower. If anyone has a used Toro 721 snowblower, feel free to reach out to him. Her at 224-305-4017. Again, that's 224-305-4017. Another Tradio caller has a friend who has a truck that they are looking to sell. A 2006 Ranger for sale. A must sell. It is a must sell. $1,600 or best offer, or you can also trade as well. It's got a toe on the back, a little bit of rust on the sides, but runs very well. $1,600 or best offer. If you are interested, feel free to reach out to them. That number is 847-354-8854. Again, 847-354-8854. And those are the Tradio callers that have called in here. If you would like to add yourself to the list, the number to dial here is 847-931-1410. Again, 847-931-1410. Or you can also text it to the Image 360 info number at 505-926-1410. The time is 12:45. We're going to take another quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN, talking more about things that are happening within the area of the Fox River Valley. Stay tuned.
This is Larry Jones, and I'd like to talk to you about my bank, American Eagle Bank in South Elgin. Has your bank changed names in the last 10 years? Is your bank another faceless branch with headquarters in another city? Are you tired of earning next to nothing on your savings account or certificates of deposit, or does your personal banker treat you like a stranger? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you're ready for a new banking experience, and American Eagle is the place for you. American Eagle is a locally owned independent bank that's rooted in the community, and American Eagle customers are greeted by name and treated with the respect that they deserve. American Eagle has an innovative program, Eagle Savings, that teaches your children to save while earning prizes and rewards. American Eagle offers great rates on certificates of deposit. My bank is located in South Elgin on Randall Road between the Target and Caputo's and is open Monday through Saturday. Give them a call at 847-742-7400, and a real person will answer the phone. American Eagle Bank, a place where you matter.
What's the best way to get rid of a timeshare that you don't want? Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline. We're a group of attorneys that help customers legally exit their timeshares. It's an easy process. We guarantee results or you pay nothing. Exit your timeshare today. Call now.
800-890-5957. 800-890-5957. That's 800-890-5957.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley and the home of Radio Shopping Show.
Now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com is the book called DUI Jury Trial, which is the true story of a truck driver in Illinois who was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. Not only was he facing a revocation of his driver's license, but also a lifetime disqualification of his CDL, which would prevent him from ever driving a semi-truck again. This book includes backstories of the truck driver, the lawyers that defended the case, and the DUI expert witness who analyzed the case and then testified at trial as to the proper protocol procedures of the field sobriety tests as well as the breathalyzer test. This nonfiction novel also includes the actual court transcript from the jury trial, a courtroom showdown in which the final verdict would determine the fate of the defendant's livelihood. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here in downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. We hope you are enjoying your day so far. It's a beautiful, gorgeous sunny day outside today. Temperatures currently right now for the Elgin area at 62 degrees, high of 65 degrees today. Beautiful fall weather for sure. There you go. We still have about 10 minutes or so left here of Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Don't forget, you can also listen in later today. We've got Democracy Now! From 1 to 2. We also have from 2 to 4. We have Talk Time with Tammy and Friends, a lighthearted, fun show talking about also some of the latest in news brought to you by News Nation, and also some fun activities to do and a lot more fun conversations. The Did You Knows, this Music and History Day, things like that. So stay tuned and listen for that. That'll be from 2 to 4, and from 4 to 6, it's a political talk show with Dennis Sonar Green and also Ben Demoni and Boquist. Stay tuned for that, of course, touching base on all things politics and also things that are not, too, like whales. For example, here. So that'll be from 4 to 6. So stay tuned for more of that programming coming up here on WRMN AM 1410. You'll be able to listen to us through the app, through the YouTube side of things, by also watching as well, or also just through the AM 1410 dial. Let's continue on, talk a little bit more about some things that are coming up here. Posted on what's happening in St. Charles. This was posted here. It looks like a pretty fun time. Now, this is a special deal that they're having. So this is by L.J. Neal and Sons. It is the L.J. Neal and Sons window replacement company. They've been around for over 72 years, and they're going to be having a special deal. So for a limited time offer, you can get a brand new patio door replacement for 30% off. They do say to RSVP while you can, and that's a little special Halloween saving, little limited time, big limited time savings. You don't want to miss out on this. So they posted that onto what's happening in what's happening in St. Charles. If you want to check out more information, it has been posted on there with a pretty nice reel as well too. So that's been posted on there. If you do want to check out that information, it has been posted. Got a nice little Halloween music tune on there too. So if you want that special percentage off that is posted on there, you can find that information. LJ Neal and Sons, located in St. Charles. So that's pretty cool. They're having that extra savings there. Let's see what else is coming up here too. Of course, Nightmare on Chicago Street recently posted 35 minutes ago, attention citizens. No wristbands are needed to enter the safe zone this year. You will need your ticket confirmation email. Have your digital or printed tickets ready to make entry to go faster. Make sure you adhere to the guidelines from the safe zone. So they do have that list posted there too. I'll read through them for you. No weapons, neither real or fake prop weapons. They've had that in the past, continuing to have it as well. Again, of course, completely understandable as well for safety reasons. If you bring a weapon, real or fake, you will have to take it back to your car or leave it in a pile outside of the gate. You might not see it again, so don't bring it, is what they're saying here. Which of course is important. Just don't bring those weapons. No strollers or wagons allowed, no animals except for guide animals, no coolers or outside liquor, no purses or backpacks allowed. Any bag must be no bigger than 10 by 6 by 2 is what is written here. So that has been posted on here as well if you're interested, and check out more at Nightmare on Chicago Street on their Facebook page. Let's see here. This was posted onto what's happening in Barrington. The Broken Oar is quite festive for the Halloween season. They have some beautiful decorations here I wanted to share with you. That's pretty cool. It's called Broken Oar. It's in Barrington, and they are very festive for the Halloween season. They have beautiful outdoor space, and also check out some of the fun live entertainment that will also be featured there as well. I mean, they're really decorated for the Halloween season, which is pretty nice. You definitely want to enjoy that for sure. They've got those 2 large skeletons up in front of their main entrance. Some interesting also Halloween decorations as well here too. So feel free to check that out. That's Broken Oar. They were established in 1904 at 614 Rawson Bridge Road in Barrington. So you can check out more information on that. Taking a look here, we do have a caller on hold. We'll take it to the phone lines. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hi, do you have any tickets for Nightmare?
We are not getting tickets this year for Nightmare.
Nope.
All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye now. So we don't have tickets this year for Nightmare on Chicago Street. If you are interested in getting your tickets, you'll be able to visit their website at nightmareonchicagostreet.com for more information. Let's see some other things that are also coming up here too. There is happening in Aurora a holiday market. This is coming up tomorrow at 10 a.m. and also through till October 20th, ending at 5 p.m. This is Warehouse 55. It's their holiday market. Now, I know that this is for all the Halloween lovers out there. You're like, oh no, really? We have to talk about the holiday season, Christmas? I'm just throwing it out there for you, for anyone else who's out there as well who loves to start the holiday season a little bit early. Warehouse 55 is having their holiday market. If you love vintage Christmas, they are the place to be. Join them October 18th from 10 to 9 p.m., as well as the 19th and 20th from 10 to 5 to get first dibs on some fantastic holiday items. So if you want to get some good deals, early access on some great vintage Christmas items, this is the way to do it. This is at Warehouse 55. It's going to be a holiday market coming up at 55 South Lake Street in Aurora. So again, I'm throwing that information out there for anyone out there who does like to prepare early for the holiday season. Or there are people out there who are like, I don't care for Halloween. I just want to get right into Thanksgiving and Christmas. And that's totally fine too. Absolutely. If you want to go to this vintage Christmas market, it is coming up tomorrow from 10 to 9, as well as the 19th and 20th from 10 to 5. Again, at Warehouse 55 at 55 South Lake Street in Aurora. They're going to be having some special deals featured there as well. Coming up here, there is a performance. This is going to be located in Geneva. This is at the Stageworks Theater Arts at 204 Dearborn Court, Suite 104. Stageworks is presenting the the performance of Ride the Cyclone, the musical, which is a high school edition. The show is rated PG-13, some mature subject matters. It's a hilarious and outlandish story, which includes the lives of 6 teenagers from a Canadian chamber choir are cut short in a freak accident aboard a roller coaster. Now, when they awake in limbo, a mechanical fortune teller invites each of them to tell a story to win a prize like no other, the chance to return to life. This popular musical is a funny, moving look at what makes a life well lived. So if you do want to check out more information on that, you can get tickets starting at $25 on their website, stageworks.yapcity.com. So if you just look up Stageworks in Geneva, you'll be able to find that information posted on there too. Stageworkstheaterarts.com is actually their main website to go to. So if you want to check out that information, feel free to do that. We still have about a minute left here. Just send a reminder out here too. If you are interested in taking a look at some Halloween safety tips, you are free to visit lots of different websites. There's one the Illinois Department of Public Health does post on here too about some of the safety tips. So if you want to look through some Halloween safety tips, you can feel free to do that. Because according to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, there's a lot of injuries, like 55% of injuries during Halloween are related to pumpkin carving, 25% due to falls, and then 20% due to like ingestions and other injuries associated with costumes, pumpkins, and/or decorations, or even some allergic reactions as well too. So if you do want to take a look at that list, it is posted, it's on their website at dph.illinois.gov. If you want to stay safe for a nice, fun, safe Halloween adventure season there. So just like to throw that out there for you. Feel free, of course, to check that out yourself. This does wrap it up here for Out to Lunch with WRMN. Stay tuned for more local programming, and we'll be back again tomorrow with more on Out to Lunch with WRMN. Stay tuned, and I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your Thursday.
Come on out to the Country Donuts, that is, at Route 20 and Nestler Road. They're always open. Donuts are made daily using only the finest ingredients to ensure freshness. Their huge variety of donuts offers something to please everyone. Country Donuts doesn't stop at offering you the best donuts. Enjoy a delicious breakfast sandwich or stop in for lunch and try a bowl of their famous chili. Need a larger or special donut order for your office? Call 847-488-1900.